They still got some good swings on the ball, but again, the defense just speaks for itself. I mean, they've been locked down all year. It just makes it easy to throw strikes.
Aiden, you were producing from the 9-hole. You went 3 for 3, had 2 runs scored. Aiden, you were producing from the 9-hole. You went 3 for 3, had 2 runs scored and an RBI as well. Just give a comment on what it was like from the plate for you.
Yeah, we were prepared. We were ready. I was ready to hit the ball. Seen him really well. I was just ready to crush it.
Yeah, and Kale, you as well had you had 2 RBI singles. Just give a comment on what you were like from the plate.
Yeah, just hit the ball hard. I mean, we always talk about how a pitcher gets his pitch, an umpire gets his pitch, and you, the hitter, gets your pitch, and you just gotta be ready to hit your one. And I was able to do that tonight.
Aiden, you guys win 8-4. That means you're district final champs. So what's that mean just to State Tri-Center to accomplish that?
Makes me feel happy. I like being part of this team. We're a good team, and happy that we're district champs. We're ready for Tuesday.
Ready for Tuesday, absolutely. So, Kale, I'm not saying wins and losses, but what are just expectations heading to that Substate final? I mean, you guys are one of the last 16 teams in Class 2A now.
Yeah, we just gotta play our game. You know, gonna come back to practice. Gotta prepare hard. I mean, we're gonna see a familiar face with either Trainer or Underwood, but you know, we'll be prepared. We'll have a good game plan and we'll get after it.
Kind of same question to you, Aiden. What's your expectations? What do you guys want to do really well there on Tuesday?
No matter who we face, we got to hit the ball hard. Our pitchers will throw strikes, and our defense is really good. And I feel like no matter what pitcher we have, our defense is gonna be there to back.
Kale Witt, couple RBIs, complete game. Aiden Goldab had a 3 for 3, 2 RBI or 2 runs and an RBI. All that adds up 8-4 win for Tri-Center. Okay, congratulations, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Here with head coach Max Kojal here. Kojal, guys came away with a big win over Ogden. Ends up 8-4. Let's talk about Kale Witt, though. Dealing on the mound. He goes a complete game, 7 innings, 7 strikeouts as well. Just give a comment on his performance.
Yeah, Kale, just a competitor on the mound. He does a great job of changing speeds. He's super smart, and he's a really, really good athlete. So we have a lot of confidence in him, and then he has a lot of confidence in his defense. You know, he throws a really good changeup, and he knows. Sometimes he gets, hit hard, but he's trusting his defense to make plays behind him. And that's pretty cool when you got confidence in your pitcher, and the pitcher has confidence in his teammates to make plays. And we made some pretty good plays tonight.
You guys had a couple big innings there. You had pretty widespread bats as well when it came to production, but 2 that stand out, Kale Witt and an Aiden Goldap. The 3-hole hitter and the 9-hole hitter, though. So, guys, let's keep going on Witt for a second. He had two RBI singles, so comment on his bat.
Oh, I was really, really happy with Kale tonight. Usually when he's pitching, he doesn't bat as well. It's just he's so locked in when he pitches. You know, if you go back and look at his stats and stuff, he's, his nights he's had rough nights are the nights he pitches. But he was locked in on both at the plate and on the mound tonight. So that was huge, And so with Aiden, that was super cool. Coming out of the 9-hole, we see Aiden, he can hit the ball, he can. And he's really been working hard in practice. He got batted for there a couple games, and it just seems like he's been locked in since then. He's had some really good at-bats. And, we scrimmaged the other day in practice, and he had a really good scrimmage there too. So it was good to see him, his hard work come through.
Witt on the mound, team-wide at the bats. That ends up being a district final victory for you guys. So what's it mean to say you guys come away as the district champs?
Oh, it means a lot. It's really cool for these guys. They work really hard. A lot of them are multi-sport athletes, so it was really tough at the beginning of the year, just trying to get things done in the time and put in the long hours. And as the season progressed, they just keep getting better and better and better. And that's what you got to have. They're playing really good baseball right now. They really are. I mean, our defense has been really strong, and the guys, some of the guys didn't have good at bats the first time, and the second time was a little bit better, and the third time they were right on him. So they were doing a good job of making adjustments, and that's what hitting's about. So.
Like you said, you guys are playing pretty good. Now you're down to the last 16 teams in Class 2A. What are just expectations heading into that Substate final?
We're just going to have to do what we do. We're going to have to, pitchers are going to have to throw strikes. Guys are going to have to play defense, and we're just going to have to compete at the plate. And, if we get on base and try to, wreak havoc, running bases, and just do everything that we want to do. And our motto is always to be aggressive, and we'll try to be aggressive and see what happens.
Head coach Max Kojal, Tri-Center Trojans come away with the win, 8-4. Hey, coach, congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thanks for your coverage.
time was.
All right, here with Ellie Henderson and Sophia Fenner. Riverside going on to state, winning 11-1 over the Stanton Vi Queens. Ellie, let's start with you, senior, only senior on the team. What's it mean that you're finally going to get to go play in Fort Dodge?
I've definitely been in the trenches in this program, and so to see it get to where it finally has come to is amazing, and the first time since like 2009, which is great. So yeah.
And then just for both of you, what does it mean? I guess for Sophia, since I already answered this, what does it mean for you to get this team to state tournament? I think led the way with 3 RBIs today, so kind of leading the way to play. What does it mean to lead that way?
It's a big deal for us. Like Ellie said, we've been growing the program, and that's really big for us. And just being able to get this far is a big accomplishment for everyone.
Now you guys are dangerous with the bats, Ellie. It was a team-wide effort tonight, getting those 11 runs. What do people just have to endure when you come at them offensively?
I think I'm definitely smart in my count, and I walked twice tonight, so that kind of helped me out, get on the base. That's where I look to be the most, is on the base. So yeah, and then I think at the end it wasn't the best hit, but I think it was an RBI maybe, I don't know. But yeah, just speed on the bases, and her too. She's really fast around the bases. I think we're pretty overall balanced in that aspect.
Yeah. And then just kind of capitalizing on those opportunities against a team that was playing really well. I mean, Stanton was really hot coming into this game. How were you able to kind of take advantage of the opportunities that you had against a team that was, not giving up too many opportunities?
Just knowing what I had to do when I was up to bat, and when there were people on bases, or like being a good leadoff hitter.
All right, welcome KMA audio listeners here. Dusty Scahill on the calls. We got the KMA tournament trail heading on here. Class 1A, we got a doozy of a matchup. The Logan-Magnolia Panthers and the Coon Rapids Crusaders are about to go head-to-head to see who gets the right to go on to the state tournament here. Both these squads have put together a tremendous year, both 20-plus wins. Haven't played this year, haven't played since last year. It's going to be interesting when these two skilled squads come at it. They're going to come at it with full force as well. They got both aces on the mound. Cal Hayden for the Coon Rapids-Bayard Crusaders and Caleb Cool for Logan-Magnolia. It's going to be interesting. Going to be low scoring. Hopefully good defense as well. Little mistakes might be the difference in this game. Who ends up kicking the ball around maybe just a bit. Who gets a seeing eye single. Who doesn't get caught being too aggressive on the bases. All little things like that in the game of baseball. They say game of inches. It's 1,000 scenarios as well. So this is going to be a good one here as we are getting ready to watch Logan-Magnolia and the Coon Rapids-Bayard Crusaders go at it here. Class 1A winner going on to the state tournament. They're about to do lineups and national anthem here soon enough. The umpires and coaches are meeting at the home plate. Head coach John Waddle of Coon Rapids, Kurt Hinkle of Logan-Magnolia. Talking over the umpires, they got a 3-man crew tonight, regional finals, sub-state finals, got 3-man crew. I love having that spread out the eyes there, get everything right on the field for these starting lineups. Logan-Magnolia is going to be the visitors on the scoreboard. They're 20-5 on the year. They're going to have Wes Vanna as shortstop leading off. Both these leadoff hitters are going to be the couple of the biggest leadoff hitters you're going to see here in Iowa. Wes Vanna, probably 6'2", 190 pounds, great athlete, tremendous basketball player. He's going to be leading off. Caleb Cool is going to be on the mound, batting second, trying to help him out there, trying to help himself out in that position. Cool, really good with the bat as well. Like I said, he's going to be from the mound 5-3 on the year, has 68 strikeouts in 49 innings. But also Cool hitting 500 on the year from the plate, 611 on base percentage. Good numbers there from him. It's going to be Brody Davis, the catcher, hitting third. Davis in the third hole is third on the team in RBIs. Cale Kennard will be the DH. Leads the team in RBIs with 30 as a freshman and 2 home runs as well on the season. He'll be DHing for Zach Diggins, the left fielder. Drake Geith is the 5-hole hitter. Next will be Macklin Loftus, the first baseman, wearing number 11. Number 7 hole is going to be Jason Kastner, the third baseman. Crosby Yoder will be in the 8 hole at second base. And then Keenan Kuhlman, the right fielder, rounds it off for the Panthers. For the home team, Coon Rapids-Bayard, 25-3 on the year. Leadoff hitter, another big guy for them. The pitcher, Cal Hayden, big lefty out there, plays 6'4", 6'5". Not skinny by any means as well. So these leadoff hitters are going to be ginormous. Also ginormous, Cal Hayden's average, 506 on the year. He's got 5 bombs, 33 stolen bases as well. So he just produces anywhere he's at on the baseball field. Ty Hayden, his brother, will be catching him and hitting behind him, hitting .442 on the year. Leads the team in RBIs with 30. Parker Hayes is in the 3-hole playing center field. Caden Oswald is cleanup, batting shortstop. Jace Baker is the right fielder in the 5-hole, wearing number 14. Number 6-hole is wearing number 50, Tyler Moore, the third baseman. Eli McAllister will be DHing in the 7-hole for Cole Kretzinger, the left fielder. Mason Culbertson is playing first base, hitting in the 8-hole. And then rounding it off, Max Sherbin is the second baseman, wearing number 2 in the 9-hole. Their lineups are all complete. They're about ready to get underway here. I'll take a break and let them do the national anthem. We'll be back after this to bring you this Class 1A Substate Final. Logan-Magnolia, Coon Rapids-Bayard coming up after this quick one.
T&T Ford outside Red Oak will have you taking notice. Sure, the name and logo are nice, but those trucks, and more trucks are guaranteed to catch your eye. And Ag Country trucks aren't just about convenience, they're part of the operation. And the sales team at T&T Ford can help you find and finance the right Ford truck to take you from to-do to done with efficiency. Plus, their service team has the know-how to keep your truck at its best. New name, new experience. T&T Ford just east of Red Oak and anytime at tntford.com.
Our name says it all. We're Total Farm Solutions. This is Eric with TFS, and when it comes to your operation, we want to be your total partner in and out of the field. We're your Pioneer seed dealer, along with bulk options and seed treatments. And we study genetics, offering scouting and agronomic solutions. Taking care of our customer is part of our total service. We're Total Farm Solutions. Give us a call or find our office just outside of Carson.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. National anthems, lineups, coaches' meetings are underway. Check them off. Just all that pregame is done, going, and we are getting ready for this Class 1A Substate Final. Logan-Magnolia, Coon Rapids-Bayard going for the right to play at the state tournament. Both teams, tremendous years already so far. It's going to be a good one. Cal Hayden warming up on the mound for Coon Rapids, standing about 6'4", lefty. Coming from the third base side of the mound. Firing. I'm right behind them here at home plate, getting a perfect vision of his fastball that just cuts outside. Two-seam action on that. Surely a lot of the players on Logan-Magnolia is a better hitter than I was, because this is one of my weaknesses, is facing a pitcher just exactly like this. Finally, I'm looking outside, and they're going to break a curveball in on you. It's going to be a tough one here. It's going to be Wes Vanna leading it off. 1, 2, 3. Vanna, cool. Brody Davis for the Panthers and Coach Hinkle. Vanna be leading off, hitting .329 on the year. Has 3 home runs, so he's got pop from the leadoff spot. Mentioned Caleb Cool hitting .500, .600 on base percentage. Brody Davis from that 3-hole. .422 on base percentage, hovering around .300. Third on the team with 18 runs batted in. A couple extra base hits on the year from the 3-hole. If anybody can get on, that'll bring up Cale Kennard, the DH. Leads the team in RBIs, leads the team in home runs. Big freshman for the Panthers. All right, those warm-ups are done. Time for some live baseball here as Wes Vanna is going to be stepping in. Uniform first-teamers in the state tonight. We got Coon Rapids-Bayard with the white hats, red jerseys, and then white pants just looking clean and sharp. And then Logan-Magnolia with a combo you don't see every day. White hats, white jerseys, purple pinstripes. Looking good tonight on both squads. Uniforms look good. Style of play and level of play tonight better be good as well. Hayden, lead off to West Vanna. We are underway as it's going to be a fastball swung on and missed. Vanna offers at it. Strike one. We are now underway here in this Class 1A Substate Final. Hayden rocks a curveball. Vanna was right on it, and it goes right back to Cal Hayden, right in his chest. Self-protection, caught the line drive. West Vanna was right on that breaking ball, but, man, that's out number one here to start things off. Man, a barreled-up hit and a good defensive play to start it off here. Line out to the pitcher from West Vanna, bringing Caleb Cool lefty on lefty here, pitcher v. pitcher as well. Hayden gets his sign from Hayden, the catcher. Curveball low and inside. Cool lays off of it here, 1-0. Starting off to the two-hole hitter here. Fastball left up above the shoulders. Ball two, Cool stands in at about 5'9" or so in that left-hand batter's box. That was easily up above his shoulders here. Gonna have to bring it down here as Hayden 2-0 count. He does bring it down, and it is going to be for a strike. That was still on the high side of a strike zone, but brought it back down, 2-1. Hayden comes back here. Cool, 600 on base percentage, sees a lot of pitches, used to that. Lefty zings a fastball low and inside. Key there was inside. Cool didn't offer at it. 2-2 took that for strike two here. Seen one curveball so far. Stays fastball, chopper up over Hayden's head. Shortstop going to have to make a play on it. Cannot. Cool's got a lot of speed. Oswald tried to charge and make the play, but that's an infield single here for Caleb Cool. There's the Panthers' first runner of the ball game. So Caleb Cool going to up that 500, that 500 average on the year. Brings to the plate Brody Davis, the catcher. Cool does have 15 steals, second on the team. Check that, third on the team, but he is perfect on the year, 15 of 15. Hayden, lefty, looking right at him. Facing Davis, gives him an outside fastball. Let me clear that count here. Outside fastball, Davis just looks at it there, 0-1 the count. Hayden bringing the heat there. I'm saying at least mid-80s here from this 6'4" lefty. Arm slot, bunt from Davis. I don't know if it's offered at or not, but Cool goes off stealing, and they're going to say Tag doesn't get there in time. The Coon Rapids faithful saw that did. Kind of a high slide from Cool. He was up off the ground when he was lunging for it. They're going to say Tag did not make it in time, so it's going to be second base here. Cool with that steal. 1-1 the count there. That was a ball offered to Davis, so Cool's in scoring position. Davis will be in second. Ball does remain the color. Going to say Davis pulled back that bunt attempt, so the Cool steal is successful. He'll be on second. Davis will be at the bat with a runner in scoring position now and one out. Facing a 1-1 count here on Cal Hayden. Timeout taken. Catcher, Hayden took a timeout. Wipes the sweat off his brow, time back in. Hayden back on the mound. We're ready to go. Caleb Cool on second base for Logan-Magnolia. Brody Davis at the plate. Fastball, nice spot on the outside corner. Hayden's living out there on these righties so far. 1-2. Davis facing two strikes on this fastball. 1-2 hitting time here. Davis in that right-hand batter's box facing Hayden, the lefty. Pitching from that third base side of the mound. Man goes inside on that fastball, keeps it low as well, freezes Davis for a looking strikeout. First one for Hayden on the evening. Makes it 2 outs here. And to the plate, Cale Kennard, the DH. Kennard hitting .361. .452 from as a freshman. Pretty impressive here. Got some power numbers as well. Lefty on lefty once again here. Ball is inside, but he offers at it. That might be a strike. Cale Kennard gets hit by the pitch, but it's going to be a strike because he did swing at it. He's got to stay there after taking a pitch to either the gut or the inside thigh on that swing attempt. So they are talking it over. It's going to be a swing and miss there from Kennard. 0-1 is going to be the count after taking it somewhere in the midsection. So 0-1 the count here, Kennard. Got to step back in that box. Facing Hayden once again, 0-1. Runner still on second. They're holding them pretty tight there. Oswald is at short. Pitch. Some sort of off speed. Kind of had an outside slider break to it. Goes for a ball. Either low or outside or the combo of both. Gives it to a 1-1 count here to the freshman, Kennard. Hayden checks the runner, checks his sign. Fastball offered at late. Hayden blows a fastball by him, high and away there. 1-2 the count. One strike away from getting out of it here, leaving one runner on. Or can the cleanup hitter, Kennard, come up with a big 2-out, 2-strike hit here? Hayden rocks and fires, blows it by him. Strikeout number 2 for Cal Hayden on the night. This one is swinging. That's going to be how the first wraps up for Logan-Magnolia. Did get one hit, one left on second base. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. It's going to be Cal Hayden, followed by Ty Hayden and Parker Hayes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coon Rapids-Bayard coming up right after this quick break.
Sure what you want to do with your life? Feel like your job is at a standstill? Get your foot in the door with area manufacturing companies at Iowa Western Community College's SEAM program. Sign up now in the Center of Excellence for Advanced Manufacturing through IWCC. Classes are just 2 early evenings a week with holidays and summers off. Improve your current skills and learn new ones that will give you a new career or even enhance your current one. For more information on SEAM, contact IWCC's Clarinda Center at 712-542-5117.
Dog Salvage in Bartlett is no stranger to the ups and downs of owning and operating a small business. But no matter how much changes on their end, there's one thing that will always stay the same for their customers. It's cash. Call for the best scrap metal prices in the area and go ahead and test their unloading times. Then, when all is said and done, that's right, leave with cash. J-Dog Salvage, Bartlett, Iowa, 402-290-3124. That's 402-290-3124.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. Through 1/2 inning, Logan-Magnolia got one hit, left one on in scoring position. Cal Hayden struck out the last 2 outs there to end the side for Logan-Magnolia. For the Panthers, defensively out there, it's going to be Caleb Cool on the mound, lefty. Going to be facing this potent Coon Rapids-Bayard, especially top of the order offense. Leading off here, going to be his counterpart, Cal Hayden. Lefty on lefty, pitcher on pitcher once again here. Cool got a chopper base hit off of Hayden in the top of the first. Let's see what the top of the order hitter here can do against Cool starting the bottom of the first. Strike 1, Cool delivers inside. Cal Hayden swings, misses. Strike 1 to start off the bottom of the first inning. Davis sets up way outside, breaking ball, breaks hard. Hayden gets bat on ball, but fouls it backwards. 0-2 here quickly from Cool. Cool 0-2 from the windup, has a breaking ball. Hayden checks the swing. Low and inside, ball 1 here. Nice spot there from Cool. 1-2 to Hayden. Outside raker fouled off. Count remains 1-2. So Cool gets it set up to Hayden. Hayden's going to have a 2-strike hit. Hits it between second and first. So Cal Hayden gets a 1-2 count to a base hit. He'll be on first base. He leads the team in stolen bases with 33 on the year. So all eyes are going to be on him. Caleb Cool, lefty, will be looking right at him. Brings to the plate Ty Hayden, the catcher, hitting .442 on the year. Nearly 600 of that on-base percentage. First on the team with 30 RBIs. Hayden getting his lead there. Cool checking on him. Checks on him so much he throws on over a light throw. That's not his best move by any means. Just letting Cal Hayden know that he's there. Ty Hayden in that right-hand batter's box at the moment for the Crusaders as well. Nice little slide move from Cool. Low and outside with a fastball. Just misses. 1-0 the count. Let me get this scoreboard all checked up there. 1-0. Nobody out. Cal Hayden on first after that leadoff single. Both Haydens checking on head coach Waddle out third base for their sign. Cool getting his sign from Brody Davis behind the plate. Check over there. That was a pretty good move. Hayden back easily. Not too overly aggressive on the lead is Hayden yet. Still just a 1-0 count here. A couple throw overs there to first base. Cool gets his sign. Still not much of a lead at all, but Hayden does go. It is a breaking ball, so Davis is going to have to come up with a good one. Throws not in time. Breaking ball goes for a strike, but bringing down that velocity allows Hayden to slide in before the ball got there. He'll be on second base with Ty Hayden facing a 1-1 count with nobody out. Hayden with Cal Hayden on second base. 1-1 count here. Sophomore catcher coming up in the big situation. Ball is nice pitch there from Cool. It stays down low. Going to be for a ball. Hayden lays off of it. 2-1. Nice block up there from Brody Davis as well. Catcher for the Panthers. Middle infielders in and out, holding Hayden on. Cool steps off for a bit, getting these signs completely correct, especially because they got a runner on second base. Got to mix things up a bit. Cool finally does get his sign after stepping on the rubber. Here's this 2-1 count. Ball high and inside. Hayden has to get out of the way of it. 3-1 on that fastball. (3-1) on the count. Runner on second. Nobody out here. Second hitter of the game for Coon Rapids. And Coach Waddle. Cool. Had first base open. Base on balls for Ty Hayden. It's going to be first and second. Nobody out here. In the top of the first, bringing to the plate Parker Hayes. Center fielder, second on the team in RBIs. Senior outfielder, 300 hitter, 481 on base percentage as well. That's a good amount of sacrifices, even though he's hitting from the 3-hole tonight. See what we do here with first and second, nobody out. Coach Waddle going to let his hitters produce early or try to manage a run across here. Possibly expecting a low-scoring game tonight. Both aces on the mound for both squads. Squaring around is Hayes. He fouls it off up in the air, but no chance for anybody to catch it. 0-1 here to Hayes on that bunt attempt that goes foul. Coach Waddle re-giving the sign. His senior steps back in that right-hand batter's box. First and second. 0-1 count here. Nobody out. First two reaching here. Single from Hayden. Walk from Ty Hayden. Pick off move. It is going to be Hayden getting just absolutely frozen. Nice little nifty move from the Logan-Magnolia Panthers. They had Wes Vanna kind of take the sight and run in front of Cal Hayden. Second baseman charges at the bag, and they get Hayden sleeping at second base. Pickoff move from the Logan-Magnolia team pretty much there. That's a big first out to get that runner out of scoring position. Count remains 0-1. Big first out there from Coach Henkel's squad. Did that 2 times in a row. I saw Wes Vanna do that the last time. I haven't seen a shortstop break inside between the bag and the base runner. Setting up. Nice little pick. Not quite a pick play, just kind of a got him looking one way, bait and switch on that pickoff move. Cool checks the runner at first. Still that 0-1 count here to the 3-hole hitter Hayes. He squared around when it was first and second. Let's see what Coach Waddle does here. Curveball from Cool comes back and hits that corner, strike number 2. Looping curveball there from Cool. 0-2 the count, runner on first. 1 out. Cool fastball high, giving Hayes something to look at there. The fastball up around shoulder level. 1-2 the count. Plenty of pitches that don't need to be near the zone for Cool to work with. 1-2 the count. Curveball is hit. So a 2-strike hit once again here. Cool on the curveball. Hayes pokes it to center field. Line drive goes right up the middle. So it's going to be first and second with 1 out. Big pickoff now looming even farther there with Cal Hayden getting picked off second. Going to be first and second with 1 out here. Brings to the plate Caden Oswald, the shortstop. Oswald, the sophomore. Middle of this lineup gets a lot of RBIs. A lot of divvied up runs batted in on this squad. Cool, high and inside, but ball delivered here to Oswald. 1 out, runners on first and second, 1-0 count. Cool comes set. Curveball. Too high there on that one. Didn't get the call. 2-0. Cool from the get-go. Going to be keeping hitters off balance. You don't know wind velocity. Doesn't matter if it's 2-0, 0-2. You don't know if it's going to be looping curveball or a fastball coming from the lefty. There it was right there. A fastball kind of had a hitch in the swing of Oswald. He comes up late on the attempt as well. So what's 2-0 now goes to 2-1. First and second, big opportunity here for the cleanup hitter for the Crusaders. Ty Hayden on second. Fastball. Gets called for a strike for Cool. Evens up 2-2 here. Already two strike hits in the inning for Coon Rapids-Bayard. 2-2 the count here for Oswald. Cool comes set, 2-2 count. Curveball. Swung on and missed. Big strike out there. First for Caleb Cool. Makes it 2 outs. Runners on first and second still. Jace Baker will come to the plate. Right fielder. 5-hole. They're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. So 2 outs are going to let Ty Hayden go ahead and start getting some gear on. Courtesy runner is going to be Andrew McAllister. So first and second, 2 outs here, facing the lefty, Jace Baker. Baker, the sophomore outfielder, .455 on base percentage, .268 hitter. Tough look there from the curveball from a lefty. I believe that's going to be left outside or up, or inside or up. It's going to be ball 1 from Cool. That was a decent pitch. He definitely has Baker not feeling comfortable up there. Curveball at his head, broke away from it. Not for a strike, 1-0 the count. Froze him with a fastball there after giving him that great curveball. 1-1 evens it up here. Good in and out, up and down, fast and slow here from Cool. There's been 3 base runners, only 2 on at the moment here. 2 out. So we've seen a lot of batters throwing a lot of pitches here. Fastball, or it's going to be a curveball out in the dirt. Davis corrals that pitch. Nice job from Davis. Eat that ball up in the dirt. 2-1 the count here. Cool not giving in. Lefty Baker facing a 2-1 count here. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Bottom of the first attempt here for Coon Rapids. Fastball up and away. Ball 3 here to the 5-hole right fielder. 3-1. Cool gets his sign facing the lefty sophomore. Fastball swung on low on the location. Swung and missed. 3-2. Cool battling back here. Getting to a full count. 2 outs. Imagine McAllister, the courtesy runner, will be off with the pitch, as will Hayes. Pickoff attempt, and they might have had the 8th grader skipping on his leadoff. They only got a second pickoff attempt. Not a great throw from the pitcher. I don't know if it would have been there in time either. He was getting his secondary lead, was McAllister at second. Cool thought maybe they can catch the youngster sleeping. He's back safe. 3-2 still remains the count. 25th pitch for Caleb Cool in the inning coming up. High and outside, laid off for a ball. Going to be a walk there. Going to be bases loaded with 2 outs. Bringing to the plate Tyler Moore, the third baseman. Moore, the senior, hitting 243 on base runs of 420 on the year. Does have a home run. Double-digit RBIs as well here. Moore steps into the plate, bases loaded. Caleb Cool, 25 plus now on pitches as he gets his sign, bases loaded. Curveball over the plate. What a pitch there from Cool to get ahead, 0-1. Got a slider that breaks horizontally, got a looping curve, fastball to boot that goes in and out. Assume he's got a changeup in that repertoire as well. 0-1 here to Moore. High and outside, 1-1. 2 outs, bases loaded here. Moore hitting in that 6-hole. Senior third baseman, 1-1 the count to Cool. Curveball is up there, just left up though. As it crossed the plate above the belt line, says the umpire, 2-1. Still, it's going to be an effective curveball, I think, mentally here, as you've given him fastball looper. Tyler Moore thinking what's coming here from Caleb Cool coming up. Fastball low and inside, froze him for strike 2. So as I said, don't know what velocity is coming at you here. Literally every other pitch here from Cool. 2-2, bases loaded, 2 outs. Caleb Cool on the mound for Logan-Magnolia. Tyler Moore at the plate for Coon Rapids-Bayard. Big moment here, timeout as Cool steps off the mound. Regathers here. Moore stepping back into that right-hand batter's box. 2-2 the count, bases loaded. Cool gets his sign from Davis. From the stretch here. Fastball is chopped at along that first base side. They're going to let it go foul. Everybody's going to go ahead and back. The facilities here at Audubon, great looking field out there. Kicked it foul. So Moore will trot back, get the bat back in his hand. 2-2 will be the count still here. Bases loaded. 2 outs. On deck, number 7, Eli McAllister, the DH for Coon Rapids. Bayard. 2-2 the count here. Cool gets his sign. Going to deliver his pitch to Moore here. Curveball does not get the call. Good spot from Cool once again. Makes it full on the count. How much confidence does he have in it? I don't think it's been even thought about getting swung at from Moore so far. 3-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners will be off with Cool going in motion. Fastball high and away, walking in a run. There's the first run of the game as Coon Rapids gets an RBI walk out of Tyler Moore. Fastball was high and away there from Cool. Scores the courtesy runner, McAllister. Hayes will be on third. Baker will be on second. Moore on first. Hinkle goes out there to try to calm down his pitcher. He's wanting some of those calls that were out there. Hinkle's just going to tell him you got to battle through it out on the mound. Just walked one across. We got to get out of here. Just giving up one now. They know it's going to be runs coming at a low clip tonight. Cool and Hayden on the mound, both lefties, both aces, both putting up tremendous numbers all year. Hinkle breaks the meeting. It's going to be Eli McAllister stepping in for the Crusaders DH. Freshman DH. Fastball low and inside. Ball there. Ball one delivered to McAllister. Check swing, foul ball, strike one. Cool working quickly there. He's going to be at his 35th pitch coming up in the inning already. One run across on the walk from Tyler Moore. That's where we're at so far. 1-1 the count here to the 7-hole McAllister. Fastball offered at. Came up empty. Strike two. Fastball high and away there. 1-2 count here. Cool looking to get out of it for Logan-Magnolia. Another two-strike hit is what Coon Rapids is looking for. McAllister 1-2 count here. Too Cool. Curveball broke inside. Ball laid off there. Some of these pitches I think that are laid off for balls from Coon Rapids so far are just involuntary layoffs. I think they get fooled. The ball breaks or doesn't break into the zone. They get a ball call, but Caleb Cool out there just mixing pitches up constantly. Fastball there, froze him as I said that. Eli McAllister goes down looking, second K for Cool, but one comes across for Coon Rapids-Bayard. A walk from Tyler Moore, bases loaded, drives one in. Could have been worse, it feels like, for Logan-Magnolia. 1-0 heading into the top of the second. It's going to be 5-6-7 for the Panthers. Geeth, Loftus, Kastner coming up right after this here on KMA Extreme.
Ready to grow your future with a bank that truly cares? Welcome to Malvern Bank, where we're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in success. At Malvern Bank, we specialize in ag loans that help our local farmers thrive. Whether you're planting seeds for the future or expanding your current operations, we've got the financing solutions to help your farm flourish. So why wait? Visit us today and see how Malvern Bank can make a difference in your life. Together, let's grow our future. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Nutrient Ag Solutions takes the responsibility of growing seriously. As a leader in the ag sector, they provide their customers with complete agriculture solutions, including nutrients, crop protection products, seed, service, and digital tools for optimum customer success. Talk with Nutrient Ag Solutions in Westboro, Coyne, Percival, and Essex. Nutrient Ag Solutions, transforming agriculture and feeding the future.
KMA Extreme listeners, Coon Rapids-Bayard leading, getting one across on a walk with the bases loaded. But, man, it feels like it could have been worse for Caleb Cool and the Panthers out there. Left the bases loaded, had a pick off at second base to get the first out. And at the moment, it's just 1-0 to the plate. Going to be Drake Geeth for the Panthers leading off the top of the second inning. Cal Hayden smacks the zone with a fastball. 1-1 evens up the count. Hayden lefty from the stretch comes up empty there on 1-1 count. Gets a ball high and away. 2-1. Hayden just getting set from the stretch. Gets sets and fires here. No windup from the big lefty. Ball outside. 3-1. the last couple pitches out and away here. I'm sure there's some mechanical adjustment Hayden will be making there as he knows he's flaring open with that back arm. Does make the adjustment, stays outside, clips the strike zone though, makes it 3-2 here to the leadoff hitter in the second inning, Geith. Geith, the center fielder for the Panthers, 3-2 count here, leading off the second. Hayden from the stretch, swung and a miss high there, but it was offered at. Could have been called a strike. It wasn't too high not to swing at it, but it's going to be swung at and missed. A strikeout for Hayden. He's struck out the last 3 hitters. Macklin Loftus, the third baseman, another lefty for Logan-Magnolia, comes to the plate. So Loftus from the left-hand batter's box, third lefty and 6 hitters here facing the lefty Hayden. Ball outside corner gets called for a strike. Strike 1 here from Hayden. Loftus, the freshman, first baseman tonight. Good pitcher as well. Inside corner, thank God there's a fence there. That would have taken me right in the shin. That fastball from Hayden, 1-1 the count on that ball. Loftus, 300 hitter on the year. 414 on base percentage as well. Swung on the fastball attempt. Chopper towards the first base side. It is fielded. And the tag is applied for out. Good play there from Culbertson. Charged the chopping grounder. Got the tag at first on Loftus. Out number 2 recorded here for Coon Rapids. Nobody on, 2 outs. All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. 0-2 count. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Ball high there to Kastner, 1-2 the count now. Just for formality, I'm sure, because at 37 pitches in the first inning, they do have Macklin Loftus for Logan-Magnolia kind of throwing around, getting throw a bit. Strikeout there from Kastner. He goes down swinging. Another strikeout for Cal Hayden. He's got 4 of them through 2 innings. Going to be the bottom of the second coming up. 8-9-1 for the Crusaders. Culbertson, Sherbin, and the top of the order, Cal Hayden, coming up right after this here on KMA Extreme.
Business majors at Northwest Missouri State University gain the knowledge and the experiences of agriculture as well as business foundations. Northwest's faculty focuses on 4 core areas: agricultural finance, agricultural marketing, agricultural policy, and economics of agricultural production. Career opportunities in this field at Northwest include agricultural sales representative, grain merchandising, agricultural lender, operations manager, and claims adjuster. Find out more about an agricultural business major at Northwest Missouri State University.
No one succeeds alone. It takes support to get there, sacrifices made by others, wisdom learned and passed on. When you're a culture, you dedicate your life to supporting community, doing the hard work that helps all of us thrive. It's why at PCSB, we believe in supporting you. Your success makes our community succeed. PCSB, we believe in you. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. Heading into the bottom of the second. 1-0, Coon Rapids-Bayard is up, coming up with their second time up for the game in the second inning. Bottom 2 underway. Caleb Cool, or fastball offered at strike 1, fouled off. Here to the leadoff hitter, Mason Culbertson, the first baseman for Coon Rapids. Culbertson, the junior first baseman, offers at pitch number 2, comes up empty. 0-2 the count here. Sure, Logan-Magnolia is down 1-0, but a big storyline is also this is going to be pitch number 40 here. Cool goes for a ball 1-2, high and away on that fastball. Some of those fastballs getting just 2 up and away here on Cool. See what adjustment he makes here. He can get that, pull that ball down into the strike zone. 1-2 to the leadoff hitter. Culbertson swings. The grass absolutely eats it up. Kastner comes up with a throw from third. Nice dig there from Loftus at first, and out number 1 is recorded for Logan-Magnolia. Good scoop there from the freshman first baseman Loftus from the throw from Kastner. So that's going to be a 5-3 put out number 1. Max Sherbin, the second baseman, comes to the plate for CRB. Ball outside on the black for a fastball, strike 1 from Cool. Sherbin, the junior second baseman, 9-hole hitter, takes a swing at that one. Comes up empty, strike 2 from Cool. Starting back-to-back hitters off, 0-2 counts here. Making those adjustments in this second inning already is talented lefty Caleb Cool for Logan-Magnolia. Curveball is offered at, fouled off, hits the batter in the batter's box. Dead ball, foul ball, count remains 0-2. Cool, the senior lefty. Got an 0-2 count here to the bottom of the lineup. Before he's going to see everybody for a second time coming up here. At the moment, it's taking him 45 pitches to see if he can get through it here, as he's got an 0-2 count to Sherbin. Sherbin takes a ball low and inside, so it'll be more than 45 pitches to get through the lineup here for Cool. 1-2 takes that for a ball. One and two the count. Nice fastball there from Cool. Doesn't get the call. 2-2 the count. Cool been hovering around those all night, not giving in. Doesn't want to give a one up the middle, down the middle, pie to just give up a big line drive. He's just been staying around the zone. They're going to say he goes on a check swing. Strikeout there from Cool. His third strikeout of the night. Takes him 47 pitches to get through the lineup. 2 outs now. With the top of the lineup, Cal Hayden coming to the plate with nobody on is the key there. Hayden did get a single between second and first. His first time up to lead off the game. Already hitting in the top of the second. Cool, nice slider, tight slider there for an outside strike. Way to get ahead there from Cool against Hayden, who's hitting over 500 on the year. Batting average out there. Change in velocity, fastball, low and away for a strike. Good spot there from Cool. Really focusing in. Has every hitter 0-2 to start this bottom of the second inning. 0-2 on the count. Hayden calls timeout there. Steps out, keeps. Cool, who is on a roll. Cuts away at that momentum as he's trying to work quickly here. We all reset. 0-2 now. Cool from the windup. Setting up outside. He doesn't bite on it, does Hayden. They had him down 0-2 in the first at bat as well. Same outside slider that he laid off of. He took the next pitch for a hit. One, two out, nobody on. Cool. Fastball blows it by Hayden for a strikeout. He also has 4 strikeouts through 2. 51 pitches, though, for Cool. So it's going to be 1-0 is going to be remaining the score. We're going to head into the third inning. Logan-Magnolia coming to the plate with their version of 8-9-1. Yoder, Coolman, top of the order, Vanna. Coming up here after this on KMA Extreme.
With a chronic respiratory condition, Rogers Pharmacy can provide what you need. Rogers Pharmacy offers a full line of respiratory equipment like oxygen, BiPAP, CPAP, and nebulizers. Rogers Pharmacy isn't a big box pharmacy where you may have to wait for days and weeks to get what you need. They're a full-service, independent, family-owned pharmacy, and they go above and beyond to offer you the quality service and products you deserve. See Rogers Pharmacy in Tarkio, Maryville, Mound City, St. Joseph, and Stanberry, Missouri. Visit Rogers Pharmacy online at rogersrx.com.
This is Sid with Schaff Ag near Trainer. I'm learning all of the ins and outs of agronomy with my dad, Shane. I've learned that Pioneer seed is second to none and that they back that up with proven products and yields. I've also learned that if our customers have a question or a concern, we'll work until we figure out the answer or solution. I'm learning all of this because at Schaff Ag, we've made a commitment, and that commitment is our family helping yours. Call Shane at 712-520-1333.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. 1-0 is the score. Coon Rapids-Bayard leading, heading into the third inning. Cal Hayden out there has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Took just 28 pitches to do so. Got that 1-0 lead facing 8-9-1 for Logan-Magnolia to start the third. Crosby Yoder, the second baseman, 8-hole, going to be leading it off here. So to start the third inning, Hayden steps back, fires a fastball high, good velocity, but easy take there from Yoder. (1-0) on the count here. Hayden leading off the third. Yoder, the second baseman for the Panthers. Pitch too low. First one high. The second one in the dirt from Hayden. 2-0 here to Yoder, the sophomore. Get that count right. 2-0 here. 2-0. Nobody on. First hitter of the third. Ball outside there. Good fastball. Nice location up and down. Just a little bit too much outside. 3-0 here to the leadoff hitter. Starting the third inning. 3-0 here. See what Hayden does to battle back. I'm sure Yoder's not be swinging on here on 3-0. Down 1-0, hitting in the 8-hole. Cal delivers a fastball. Comes back on that one. 3-1 here. Yoder might have a take sign on again. Sophomore second baseman for the Panthers. Hayden rocks and fires. He didn't have the take sign. He fouls it off. Fouls it right back into the catcher. Ty Hayden right off his catching arm. Home plate umpire going to give him a moment just to shake that off. That's going to be right on the top of the forearm where if you hit in the right spot, that just tingles for a long time here. So Ty Hayden's going to shake it off. 3-2 count here to Yoder on that foul ball. What started 3-0, Hayden has battled back here. Let's see what we do. 3-2, rubber meeting the road here to lead off the third. Hayden gets his sign, fires. Fastball easily taken on a ball outside. Base on balls. Leadoff runner on for Logan-Magnolia to start the third. First walk for Hayden on the night. Brings to the plate Keenan Kuhlman. Kuhlman, the right fielder, 9-hole, top of the lineup on deck. Kuhlman gets his sign from Hinkle. Runner on first. Nobody out here. Second hitter of the third inning. Cal Hayden walking the first one. And Crosby Yoder, he'll be on first base. Keenan Kuhlman at the bat, pick off over there, but Yoder is about 2.5 steps off, just skitters back to first. I don't think at the moment you're going to catch him dead red being picked off here in this situation where they get a base runner for only the second time in 3 innings. Hayden delivers to the hitter. Fastball is swung on, fouled off. Goes towards the right-hand side. 0-1 the count. Keenan Kuhlman, a freshman right fielder out there. 1-1 the count. Now after that ball delivered by Hayden up and away on that fastball. Watching Caleb Kuhl mix it up velocity-wise almost from pitch to pitch, literally every other pitch. Cal Hayden relying a lot more on this overpowering fastball from the 6'4" frame. 1-1 the count here to the 9-hole hitter for Logan-Magnolia. Runner on first. 1-1 is delivered high for ball 2. Cal Hayden 10-0 on the year, holding hitters to 106 batting average. nearly doubling up strikeouts. Well, now he is doubling up strikeouts to innings pitched on the year. Bunt offered at from Kuhlman, but he does not connect with it. 2-2 goes the count. See what Hinkle does here. He wanted him to bunt on 2-1. He came up empty. Didn't look confident doing it either. So it's going to be a 2-2 count here. Runner on first, nobody out. Top of this third inning. Hayden gets his sign. Pickoff attempt. Yoder back easily. 2-2 remains the count. Two the count here. Yoder on first. Hayden for Coon Rapids-Bayard gets his sign from the stretch. Fastball outside. 3-2 the count. Decent spot if you wanted him to chase it. He had a ball to work with. That count goes to 3-2 now. Back-to-back 3-2 counts here for Cal Hayden to start this top of the third inning. He rocks and fires from the stretch, brings it down, fouled off. Kuhlman stays alive. The freshman doing a good job of making Hayden throw some more pitches here. Fouled off that fastball. 3-2 count here. Let's see if Kuhlman can kind of time him up, as it's been heavy fastball, and I'm going to imagine more fastball coming here with that 3-ball count. Don't want to have back-to-back walks here to start the third. Top of the order coming up. Hayden checks on the runner for quite some time. Ball delivered for a strikeout at the knees. Got him looking. Nice pitch there from Cal Hayden to battle back. 5th strikeout through 9 hitters. Still going to be a runner on first. Wes Vanna coming to the plate. Vanna saw 2 pitches. Rocked a curveball right back at Hayden. Hayden snagged it. Otherwise would have hit him square in the Crusader in his jersey. For out number 1 to start off the game. See what Vanna can do here. Second time seeing Hayden. Curveball is what he hit last time. It's what Hayden throws again. It is swung at from Vanna, but fouled off for a strike. Nice pitch there from Hayden after battling back, getting that strikeout, his 5th strikeout. On the night. Got Wes Vanna 0-1. Runner on first. Pickoff attempt at the runner. He's just not off too far at all. Scampers back quite easily. Count will be still 0-1 to Vanna. Fastball up and away, 1-1. Vanna lays off, evens up that count 1-1. 1-1, 1 out, runner on first to the leadoff hitter. Vanna, the shortstop, 0 for 1 on the night, lined out, starting off the game. Second time seeing Hayden here. Curveball breaks into the zone there. Nice one from Hayden. Gets one across for a strike. The Vanna doesn't swing at there. 1-2 the count. Multiple curveballs in these 2 at-bats here. What's coming from Cal Hayden here? Throws that power fastball often. But he comes back with a curveball. Would have had me. The catcher will be up with 2 outs. Runners on first and second here. In the third inning, they're down 1-0. Davis, the sophomore catcher, but he's been playing varsity sports for multiple years, so nearly think of him as a veteran for Logan-Magnolia. Hayden gets his sign. First pitch coming up to Davis. Fastball swung on. It's going to left center. It seems like it's hit pretty well, but that thick air just leaves that ball up high, higher and higher, and the left fielder comes in and corrals it quite easily. Kretzinger makes the catch. CRB is out of it. Going to be 1-0 as we head into the bottom of the third. Going to be 2-3-4 up. Hayden, Hayes, and Oswald with Coon Rapids. The bottom by 1.
Shenandoah Medical Center, in collaboration with MD West 1, provides the most comprehensive orthopedic care in our region. Whether you have pain stemming from an athletic injury or overuse, you will have immediate access to high-quality orthopedic care. My name is Michael Delpore, and I am an orthopedic surgeon specializing in the upper extremity. Whatever the case, I will work with you to determine the best treatment plan. For more information about our extensive orthopedic coverage, simply call 712-246-7400.
T&T Ford outside Red Oak will have you taking notice. Sure, the name and logo are nice, but those trucks, and more trucks are guaranteed to catch your eye. And Ag Country trucks aren't just about convenience, they're part of the operation. And the sales team at T&T Ford can help you find and finance the right Ford truck to take you from to-do to done with efficiency. Plus, their service team has the know-how to keep your truck at its best. New name, new experience. T&T Ford just east of Red Oak and anytime at tntford.com.
1-0 here, KMA Extreme listeners. It is, geez, man, that throw from Brody Davis almost got Caleb Cool on that throwdown. So it's going to be 1-0, Coon Rapids leading after 2.5 innings. Bottom of the third coming up. Coon Rapids looking to extend that lead, already up 1-0. Still facing Caleb Cool through 3 innings. It did take 51, but that last inning in the top of the third was probably, or the top of the second, probably the best inning that Cool threw out of the two. Sat him down 1, 2, 3 and had 2 strikeouts. See what Cool calms down here. Pitch outside to Hayden. Ball 1 to start off the bottom of the third. Hayden from the 2-hole, 442 hitter. Nobody on here as he's leading off the third. Cool from the windup. Breaks one over. Swing and a miss as well. Offered at from Hayden. Comes up empty. 1-1. Cool evens up that count. Working quickly, 1-1. Breaking ball. Popped up to right field. Going right for that foul line. Let's see what ball catch for an out. Had to slide and leave his feet. Came up with a catch. Nice job there from the right fielder to come up with that catch. The freshman getting the big first out here to retire Hayden. Brings the plate Parker Hayes with 1 out in the third. Hayes got a single first time up, hit one right back up the middle. (1-0) inside fastball there to Hayes to start him off. Curveball broken over for a strike. 1-1 evened up there from Cool. That was the more slider variety of the breaking balls that Cool offers. Fastball, froze him there, blew it right by him before he could think about swinging. Cool kept it low at the knees. Really love the stuff I see from Caleb Cool. It's fun to watch him manipulate around that plate. Fastball high and away. It's offered at line drive, but it's going to be caught because it was right at Yoder. Yoder sat him away with out number 2. Cool sat down 5 straight here as Hayes goes down on that line out. Going to bring the plate Caden Oswald. He struck out in the first inning. So 2 out, nobody on here for the cleanup hitter. Strike 1 from Cool. Gets it right across the middle of on a fastball here. Pop out to foul right field, line out to second base with the first 2 outs here for Coon Rapids to start it off. And 0-2 now as that fastball gets that outside corner on Oswald. He's facing 0-2 count here. Shortstop for the Crusaders. 0-2, 2 outs. Cool goes way up outside with that curveball. Didn't get it at 1 and 2. Cool fastball, blows it by him for a strikeout. His 5th strikeout of the night. Man, we got a pitcher's duel as we're going through 3. 1-0 is the score. Coon Rapids-Bayard does lead. We're going to head into the 4th inning. 4, 5, 6 for Panthers coming up. Kennard, Geith, and Loftus here on KMA Extreme.
Our name says it all. We're Total Farm Solutions. This is Eric with TFS, and when it comes to your operation, we want to be your total partner in and out of the field. We're your Pioneer seed dealer, along with bulk options and seed treatments. And we study genetics, offering scouting and agronomic solutions. Taking care of our customer is part of our total service. We're Total Farm Solutions. Give us a call or find our office just outside of Carson.
Sean Burke, please keep the lights turned on, please. Sean Burke, lights.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
All right, fourth inning about underway. Going to be Kennard leading it off here for the Panthers. Lefty versus lefty here to start it off. Kennard offers it. Pitch number one from Hayden. It's skyrocketed to the right field fence. Going to be foul. Nobody's going to get to it. 0-1 on the count. Pitch to Kennard is going to be for strike two. 0-2 now to the cleanup hitter. Hayden rocks and fires. Curveball in the dirt. Fouled off. Kennard stays alive. One and 0-2 the count here. Nobody out. Could be a looking K. Kennard goes down. Didn't get the bat off his shoulder. Fooled him there. Leadoff strikeout here. Not to bat will be center fielder Drake Geith coming to the plate. Struck out his last time up. Center fielder for the Panthers. One and 0 the count to Hayden. Fastball from Hayden. Fastball outside, gets the outside corner, gets it to 1-1 the count now. Foul ball. Hay goes to a 1-2 count. Hayden working ahead here. Nobody out. Or sir, nobody on. With one out. So it's going to be another strikeout here. They're going to say he didn't go, though. Check swing stays fair. 2-2 is going to be the count. So the count is going to be 2-2 here from Hayden to Geith. Geith, curveball, takes it outside for a looking strikeout there. He gets the strikeout back-to-back. Looking case to start it here for Hayden. Strikeout there for Coon Rapids makes out number 2. Lefty Loftus coming to the plate. Nobody on with 2 outs. It is going to be a curveball that Loftus goes with to right field, but the left fielder is going to corral underneath it and make the easy catch. Nice catch from Kretzinger. So it's going to be 1-0. Coon Rapids remains on top, heading into the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back right after this here on KMA Extreme.
Sure what you want to do with your life? Feel like your job is at a standstill? Get your foot in the door with area manufacturing companies at Iowa Western Community College's SEAM program. Sign up now in the Center of Excellence evenings a week with holidays and summers off. Improve your current skills and learn new ones that will give you a new career or even enhance your current one. For more information on SEAM, contact IWCC's Clarinda Center at 712-542-5117.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners. Bottom 4 underway. Cool gets ahead on pitch 1, 0-1. Brings the plate Jace Baker. Baker walked his first time up. 0-2 here to lead off the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Cool looking good here. In these 2, 3, 4 innings. Gets the strikeout. Makes it 1 out. Nobody on for Moore, who drew that big walk to bring in the 1 run. One 0 the count. Moore drew a walk. 1-0 here. Fast swing. 1-1 to Cool here. Foul ball, 1-2. One and two going to be a big one here for Cool. Wants this one back from Moore. Freezes him with an outside fastball. Back-to-back Ks to start it off. These pitchers really starting to get in a groove here. Moore goes down looking. 3 straight Ks for Cool. So 2 Ks to start off is going to be Eli McAllister up. He struck out to end the first, but he gets a pop-up to right field. That goes for an out as it's going to be caught there from Kuhlman. So 3 up, 3 down, and 3 straight innings there for Cool. Pop out to right. It's going to be 1-0 as we're heading into the 5th inning here on KMA Extreme. Logan-Magnolia got to get something on Hayden here as they're down 1-0 heading into 5.
Salvage in Bartlett is no stranger to the ups and downs of owning and operating a small business. But no matter how much changes on their end, there's one thing that will always stay the same for their customers. It's cash. Call for the best scrap metal prices in the area and go ahead and test their unloading times. Then, when all is said and done, that's right, leave with cash. J-Dog Salvage, Bartlett, Iowa, 402-290-3124. That's 402-290-3124.
Ready to grow your future with a bank that truly cares? Welcome to Malvern Bank, where we're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in success. At Malvern Bank, we specialize in ag loans that help our local farmers thrive. Whether you're planting seeds for the future or expanding your current operations to help your farm flourish. So why wait? Visit us today and see how Malvern Bank can make a difference in your life. Together, let's grow our future. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. We're heading into the 5th inning. I predicted it was going to be a low-scoring affair, and through 4, they're proving me right. It is 1-0. Heading into the 5th, Coon Rapids-Bayard got a run in the first inning on a bases-loaded walk. Since then, Caleb Cool has cooled down. He has 7 Ks through 4 innings. Well, Cal Hayden has a 1-0 lead, and he's got 8 Ks through 4 innings. So just the pitchers putting on a display here tonight. Hayden is going to lead off this 5th inning. Going to be Kastner at the plate, and he fouls off pitch number 1, 0-1 here. Starting the 5th, Hayden rocks and fires for a strike number 2. Gets ahead 0-2 here. Oh, 2 is the count. Hayden, fastball inside, strikeout. Number 9 as he gets one looking. Kastner, second time he goes down tonight. Hayden looking good, gets out number 1 to start the 5th. Looking around, it's still 1-0 for Mount St. Mary's and Lennox as well. They're through 4.5, so they're about the exact same pace we're going here. Trevor Mater over on the FM for KMA on that one. 0-1. Hayden gets ahead of Crosby. Yoder walked his first time up. Seeing Hayden. Fastball outside, goes for a 1-1 count. Hayden really just bringing that velocity. Violent motion, lots of speed on that fastball. 1-1 count here with 1 out, nobody on. Fastball blown by Yoder, 1-2 the count. Man, 1-2. Hayden just blows a fastball up and away for another strikeout, his second of the inning. He has had 2 strikeouts in every single inning so far. Second of this 5th inning already. So it's going to be 2 outs, nobody on to the plate. 9-hole Keenan Coleman, the freshman right fielder, he's going to take 1-0 on a ball from Hayden there to start the count. One and 0 here. Hayden facing the bottom of the order. Wes Vanna leadoff on deck. Strike offered there, evens it up 1-1 here to Kuhlman. Fastball high, delivered for a ball. Hayden working quick, 2-1 the count now. Hayden gets a sign, 2-1. Rocks and fires in the dirt. Ball 3 here to the 9-hole. 2-out rally trying to get started here from Keenan Coleman, the freshman. Three-one, 2 out. Ball outside. A walk is issued here, so Kuhlman will get on base with 2 outs. Wes Vanna, top of the order, up here. Let's see what the Panthers can do with 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
Right behind the left field. Home run pets, please. Turn off your lights.
So it's going to be 2 outs, nobody on, 2 outs, 1 person on first base. Wes Vanna to the plate. Vanna lined out and struck out so far. 3rd time seeing Hayden tonight. So it's going to be Kuhlman on first base. Hayden goes from the stretch nearly every pitch anyway, so he's going to be from the stretch checking on that runner at first. Vanna, the hitter at the plate. Ball in the dirt, blocked in front by Ty Hayden. 1-0 the count. Runners go nowhere, no chance. One and 0 from Hayden to Vanna. 2 outs, runners on first base for Logan-Magnolia. Ball is delivered. Fastball on the outside corner, swung at and missed. Shouldn't lead that sentence off with the ball. Just say the pitch is delivered. Pitch delivered for a strike there. Nice outside fastball. Bunt is the square around for Vanna. He lays off of it. Ball delivered high, 2-1 there. Interesting call with 2 outs. If he would have laid one down thinking he can get by. Lay it down the third baseline and get there quickly. Vanna does have good speed from that leadoff spot. Hayden 2-1. Kuhlman on first. Long pause there from the lefty. Ball. Oh, man, what a good pitch. Evens it back up 2-2. Froze Vanna with a fastball right at the knees. 2-2 the count. 2 outs here. See if Hayden can get out of it, or can Logan-Magnolia keep this 2-out rally in the 5th going. Vanna waits with a 2-2 count. Curveball taken high, 3-2. Good take there from Vanna. Ball left up high. Full count, 2 outs. Kuhlman should be off with the pitch, but he's a lefty over there on the mound, so he's got to be making sure Hayden's first sure going to the plate is the freshman Kuhlman at first. Cal Hayden, big lefty from the mound, has that 1-0 lead. Full count here to the leadoff hitter, Vanna. Does go to first, and Kuhlman does get picked off. He's going to be a pickle situation, and Kuhlman is dead to rights. Big out there. Hayden with the pickoff. And that is how the 5th inning ends. Logan-Magnolia runs into an out. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Coon Rapids-Bayard already up 1-0, looking to extend that coming up. Caleb Kuhlman settling down, though. Three straight, 3 up and 3 downs. 8-9-1 coming up here for the Crusaders after this.
Nutrient Ag Solutions takes the responsibility of growing seriously. As a leader in the ag sector, they provide their customers with complete agriculture solutions, including nutrients, crop protection products, seed, service, and digital tools for optimum customer success. Talk with Nutrient Ag Solutions in Westboro, Coyne, Percival, and Essex. Nutrient Ag Solutions, transforming agriculture and feeding the future.
With a chronic respiratory condition, Rogers Pharmacy can provide what you need. Rogers Pharmacy offers a full line of respiratory equipment like oxygen, BiPAP, CPAP, and nebulizers. Rogers Pharmacy isn't a big box pharmacy where you may have to wait for days and weeks to get what you need. They're a full-service, independent, family-owned pharmacy, and they go above and beyond to offer you the quality service and products you deserve. See Rogers Pharmacy in Tarkio, Maryville, Mound City, St. Joseph, and Stanberry, Missouri. Visit Rogers Pharmacy online at rogersrx.com.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. Heading into bottom of the 5th inning. Coon Rapids-Bayard up 1-0. They got 8-9-1 coming up to the plate. Mason Culbertson leading things off. Takes a swing at pitch number 1 from Caleb Kuhl. Comes up empty. 0-1. Kuhl 3 straight. 3 up, 3 down innings. Takes a little bit off on that one. Gets ahead on that 0-2. Swing and a miss. Culbertson out in front. Like I said, Kuhl really settling down, had over 30 pitches to get through that first. Only at 72 right now, like it's really becoming efficient. Fouled off. Culbertson stays alive. Count remains 0-2. Curveball, why not? Did it in the dirt, did Kuhl. 0-2 as Culbertson leads off here. Leadoff hitter in the 5th for Coon Rapids. Cool fastball popped up nearly straight up in the air. See what Brody Davis can do. What he can do is do what every good catcher does. Just corrals it for an out. Foul ball out, recorded for out number 1. Culbertson goes down. Cool, 75 pitches, and he's through 4 1/3 now. So pop out to the catcher, brings the plate. Max Sherburne, the second baseman, struck out his first time up in the 2nd inning. Curveball, beautifully brought over the plate there on the looper. 0-1 from Kuhl. Nobody on, 1 out here for Coon Rapids in the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 count here to Sherburne, the second hitter. He checks swings but goes through the strike zone. 0-2, nice fastball there after a looper from Kuhl. 0-2 is the count here. Kuhl looking for another strikeout. Fastball, brings it as far outside as he can. Tries to stretch that zone. Ball, had a bunch of balls to give away. Has one there, 1-2 the count. Don't expect anything down the middle from Caleb Kuhl nearly ever. Kuhl curveball in the dirt. Brody Davis is going to have to hop on it and throw to first. He does a great job of doing it. It looked like he was scrambling, but he got that out by about 6 steps. Strikeout, out number 2 there for Logan Caleb Kuhl. That's going to be 8 strikeouts. Through the lineup 3 times. It's going to be the plate, Cal Hayden. He came up last time with 2 outs and nobody on, and Caleb Kuhl sat him down swinging. Hayden takes pitch 1, ball 1. Nobody out, 2 on here to the leadoff hitter .500 hitter on the year, has 5 home runs as well. They put him up in the 1 spot because they want him to hit as often as he can. 1-0 is the count, and he is going to have a single up the middle as Hayden, keeping the inning alive, his second hit of the night. So he is going to be on first base with 2 outs. Bring him to the plate, Ty Hayden, the catcher. His brother. And the man behind him in the lineup. 2 outs, 1 on. 442 hitter Hayden coming to the plate from the right-hand side. Three walks and 2 hits given up by Cool in the first inning. Nothing since then. Other than the Hayden single that just happened with 2 outs. He's going to be on first base. Pickoff attempt on him. He gets back standing up. He did steal a base in that first inning when he got on. Eventually was picked off on a very nifty called pickoff play from Coach Hinkle in the Panthers' middle infielders. That was a big moment there in inning number 1. Hayden is going. High leg kick, so not much chance to get Hayden. High leg kick from Cool. Good jump as well. So he's going to be on second with 2 outs. So he's just like that in scoring position. I believe that was a strike on that pitch. So it's going to be 0-1 to the hitter, Hayden. The base runner, Cal Hayden, is on second as he's clearing the dust out of his eyes on that slide. At the moment, 0-1 is the count. Hayden's still taking some time out there. Coach Waddle going to check on him as well. Might have a little bit of a bloody nose situation here for Hayden. I'm going to go ahead and collect some of my stats as well. They're going to stop his nose from bleeding. We'll take a quick one. We'll be back after this. Bottom of the 5th inning. We're still going. Runner on second. 2 outs here for Ty Hayden.
This is Sid with Shop Ag near Trainer. I'm learning all of the ins and outs of agronomy with my dad, Shane. I've learned that Pioneer seed is second to none and that they back that up with proven products and yields. I've also learned that if our customers have a question or a concern, we'll work until we figure out the answer or solution. I'm learning all of this because at Shop Ag, we've made a commitment, and that commitment is our family helping yours. Call Shane at 712-520-1333.
Shenandoah Medical Center, in collaboration with MD West 1, provides the most comprehensive orthopedic care in our region. Whether you have pain stemming from an athletic injury or overuse, you will have immediate access to high-quality orthopedic care. My name is Michael Delpore, and I am an orthopedic surgeon specializing in the upper extremity. Whatever the case, I will work with you to determine the best treatment plan. For more information about our extensive orthopedic coverage, simply call 712-246-7400.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners. Cal Hayden slid into second on a steal, had a little bit of a blood situation. He's got that cleaned up. He'll still be out there on second. 0-1 count to Ty Hayden at the plate. Cool delivers. Curveball, nice curveball for a strike. 0-2 the count now. Cool just keeping all the hitters off balance here, especially innings 2 through 4 and now into the 5th. 0-2 here, 2 outs. And a runner on second. Fastball is jammed. It's going to be at third base on a pop-up. Kastner stays under it, gets the out for out number 3. So Kastner camps under it. Logan-Magnolia is out at 1 hit. 1 runner left on, nobody across. 1-0 as we head into the 6th inning. Logan-Magnolia has got to find a way to get across something on Hayden here as we're going to the 6th inning here on KMA Extreme.
T&T Ford outside Red Oak will have you taking notice. Sure, the name and logo are nice, but those trucks, and more trucks are guaranteed to catch your eye. And Ag Country trucks aren't just about convenience, they're part of the operation. And the sales team at T&T Ford can help you find and finance the right Ford truck to take you from to-do to done with efficiency. Plus, their service team has the know-how to keep your truck at its best. New name, new experience. T&T Ford just east of Red Oak and anytime at tntford.com.
Our name says it all. We're Total Farm Solutions. This is Eric with TFS, and when it comes to your operation, we want to be your total partner in and out of the field. We're your Pioneer seed dealer, along with bulk options and seed treatments. And we study genetics, offering scouting and agronomic solutions. Taking care of our customer is part of our total service. We're Total Farm Solutions. Give us a call or find our office just outside of Carson.
Welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners. 1-0. Coon Rapids-Bayard still leading. 1-0 in the first inning. They had a walk, RBI walk for a first run. Bases loaded walk. Tyler Moore laid off 4 pitches there from Caleb Cool. And that's how they got one across. They had 3 walks and 2 hits in that inning. Left 3 on, had somebody picked off as well, and there's only been 1 hit since then from Caleb Cool giving up. But Cal Hayden has had no innings of giving up any runs. It is 0 zilch for Logan-Magnolia. Top of the order is up. West Vanna was up to end the 5th inning. The runner on first base got picked off on a 3-2 count, so Vanna will be up with a clean slate. He fouls off pitch number 1, 0-1. Hayden getting ahead here. 0-2, fastball right across. Throwed Vanna a lot of curveballs in that at bat to end the 5th inning. Got to a 3-2 count. Start him off with 2 fastballs here. Got Vanna thinking here, leading off the 6th. Hayden from the stretch, fastball. Vanna gets bat on ball. 1 hopper to the third baseman Moore, though. That hop came up high to his glove, made it into an easy play. Out number 1 made there from Moore. So Vanna sat down to start the 6th on a 5-3 putout. 1 out brings to the plate 2-hole hitter Caleb Cool. Cool 1 for 1, walking had a single to start off his first inning. Walked his next time up intentionally. Now he's up with nobody on, 1 out. Logan-Magnolia in the 6th inning here facing Hayden. Fastball, all nice spot there from Hayden. Getting ahead of hitters, working quickly, bringing that powerful fastball all night long. 0-1, the velocity down, puts it in the dirt. Cool lays off of it. 1-1 the count here. Caleb Cool, 500 hitter on the year, has a hit and a walk, so that on-base percentage is over 600, and the 500 hitting average is going up. Cool offers at that one. It's a chopper down first. It's going to go foul, though. Gathered up by Coon Rapids. Bayard Culbertson grabs it when it's foul. Count going to be 1-2 here for Cool facing Hayden. Hayden, 10 strikeouts through 5. 6 of them are looking. Caleb Cool with a 1-2 count. Cool is the only Panther hitter not to strike out. 1-2 from Hayden to Cool. Lefty v lefty, pitcher v pitcher. Curveball left up high above the head. 1-2, easy ball taken there from Cool. 2-2 the count here. Cal Hayden 2-2. Nobody across on him so far. Ball low and away. Ball 3. Good eye from Cool. 2 walks on the night for Cal Hayden. Those were both in the 3rd inning. Nothing other than that. As I take that back to 5th inning, he had 1 walk. So 3 total. He's got 83 pitches thrown here. Ball low and outside. Cool walks. And on that pitch, him and Cool and Hayden will both be tied at 84 pitches. So Cool gets a walk, 4th walk of the game, his 2nd. And he'll be on first base with 2 outs. No, 1 out. He's the 2nd hitter of the inning. 1 out here. Runner on first. Bringing to the plate, Brody Davis. Davis put good wood on it. Just hung up in the air too long to that left center gap and came down with a pop out. Struck out his first time up against Hayden. Squaring around for a bunt. He doesn't offer at it. Curveball low. Laid off for a ball. Checking on the runner is the catcher, Hayden. Cool back safely. 1-0 the count there. So Davis squared around for a second there. Didn't offer at the ball low. It looked like it was going to be a for real attempt, so Coach Hinkle knows he's down to single-digit outs here, down to 5 total outs. Wants to manufacture one possibly. Davis going to square around again, leaves it up and away, ball 2 here. So now we got 2-0 to the 3-hole hitter. Moore at third base was charging in hard. Coach Waddle going to call a timeout, talk it over with his defense, figure out how his big lefty's feeling with 86 pitches, just get an overall feel as Coach Waddle walks out to the mound. Coon Rapids is up 1-0. Logan-Magnolia has their 3-hole hitter up, runner on first and 1 out here, facing a 2-0 count. Davis second on the team in RBIs. Third on the team with RBIs. Cool is on first. He's second. On deck circle, Cale Kennard. He's leading the team with RBIs, so that might be the reasoning for Coach Hinkle trying to bunt Caleb Cool over to second. Hope the big man freshman that's on the on-deck circle can come away with a big hit here. Waddle breaks his huddle. Everybody returns back to their positions. Cool back to first base for Logan-Magnolia. And Brody Davis going to step back into that right-hand batter's box. 2-0 count here from Cal Hayden to Brody Davis. From the stretch here, squaring around once again is Davis. He lays off another one high. 3-0 here. So squaring around has got him to throw balls so far. Let's see if Hinkle just has him show one here. 3-0 count. Davis, I'm sure. Don't know what kind of green light Hinkle's going to give me. I'm not expecting much of a leash here. 3-0. Hayden gets his sign. They're going to square around again. It is pulled back, this time for a strike. Hayden delivers that one down the middle. Probably didn't even look at the hitter there, just did his mechanics. And it's going to be a 3-1 count here. 3-1, 1 out, runner on first. That's Caleb Cool. Davis from the 3-hole to Hayden, facing him for the third time. He's squaring around, gets a bunt down. It's back to the pitcher. He's going to have to go to first. Hayden gets the out. So both teams traded off. It's going to be a sacrifice bunt for Davis. Cool gets the second. So sacrifice bunt, Cool to second, and Kennard. 361 on the year hitting, 30 RBIs. The 31st would be a huge one here for the freshman DH. Another lefty v lefty situation here. 3 lefties in the lineup for Logan-Magnolia. Kennard, third time facing him. Struck out both times. Check swings for strike 1. Kennard with the check swing. Kennard try to get a check. I don't think the hitter can ever really check to the umpire. So it's going to be an 0-1 count. Kennard. Ball calls timeout here. Aiden going to step off. Everybody regroups here. 0-1 the count. Runner on second base. 0-1 to Kennard. Kennard gets bat on ball, pulls it to the side of the first base. Nobody's there. So it's going to be a single. Cool moves up one bag. The 2-out rally stays alive at the moment. Going to be first and third. Kennard stays on with a single. He'll be on first base. Cool moves to third. Just the second hit given up on the night. Brings to the plate Drake Geith. Geith has struck out twice. But so did Kennard, and Kennard got a base hit. They're going to do a pinch runner as well. Waddle going to take another trip to the mound for the Crusaders as well. The courtesy, right? It's going to be technically a pinch runner. Wade Perkins coming into the game. Kennard can re-enter, but this is a pinch runner situation for the Panthers. Runners on first and third, 2 outs, and to the plate, Drake Geith, the center fielder for Logan-Magnolia. Coach Waddle taking as much time as he can, breaking up the momentum here of this 2-out rally. The umpire is going to go out there and break it up. Coach Waddle will slowly walk back to the mound, or back from the mound to his dugout as well. 1-0 is the lead. 1-0 for Coon Rapids as we are in the bottom of the 6th. We got 2 outs and runners on first and third. 2 outs. And the 5-hole hitter, Drake Geith, is at the plate for the Panthers. Struck out both times he's seen Hayden tonight, but this is the third time. Righty versus a lefty. Big Hayden from the left-hand mound, throwing from the left-hand side. First pitch, breaking ball, taken for a strike. Good one there from Hayden to start off this at bat. Geith, the senior, over 500 on that on-base percentage, 275 hitter. One strike here. 2 outs and 2 on. Fastball at the knees, taken for a strike as well. Hayden gets ahead quickly here, 0-2. Big pitch coming up here for Logan-Magnolia. Hayden's got a couple of balls to work with, so I don't think he wants to throw anything down the middle. Oh, 2 the count. Hayden delivers. Cade on the swing and miss. Big strikeout to get out of it. Make that number 11 on the K's tonight. And Coon Rapids-Bayard gets out of it. Gets out of 6 on the strikeout via Cal Hayden. Make that number 11. It's going to be the bottom of 6 coming up here. They lead 1-0. 3, 4, 5 coming up. Hayes, Oswald, Baker for the Crusaders right after this.
Is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
Sure what you want to do with your life? Feel like your job is at a standstill? Get your foot in the door with area manufacturing companies at Iowa Western Community College's SEAM program. Sign up now in the Center of Excellence for Advanced Manufacturing through IWCC. Classes are just 2 early evenings a week with holidays and summers off. Improve your current skills and learn new ones that will give you a new career or even enhance your current one. For more information on SEAM, contact IWCC's Clarinda Center at 712-542-5117.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners. We are heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Caleb Cool still on the mound. He's got 84 pitches through 5. His counterpart's got 94 through 5, so Cool really settling down here in innings 2 through 5. Going up against Parker Hayes here, the 3-hole hitter. He is 1 for 2 on the night. 1-0, goes to 1-1, evens it up there on that inside fastball from Cool. Hayes right around 300 hitting, 481 on base percentage though, second on the team in RBIs. Check swing, and he does go around, says the home plate up. No need for a check down there to see if he went. Called a strike, 1-2 here. Hayes, a center fielder, facing a 1-2 count. Fastball fouled off, stays alive. 1-2 remains the count. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 6th, facing a 1-2 count. Cool goes for the curveball. Pulled the string for a strikeout. Great curveball there from Cool. Gets another one via the curveball. First time striking out Hayes tonight. 9th of the night for Cool. First out brings to the plate Caden Oswald. Oswald, 2 strikeouts tonight. 1 out, nobody on. Cool delivers a fastball low, swung on and missed from Oswald. Both of Oswald K's being in the swing variety. He swings at strike 1, lays off of the second pitch. Ball 1 up and away. 2 fastballs here so far. 1-1 the count. Cool working quickly. Curveball must break. Broke across the whole plate. Ended up on the inside corner for a ball. That had so much movement to it. 2-1 the count. Here to Oswald. Fastball a little too low. 3-1 here. 3 walks, 2 hits in the first inning, just 1 hit given up. No walk since here for Cool. He gets that 3-1 count to a 3-2 count. Doesn't want to lose anybody here. The only hit from then is Cal Hayden. Cal Hayden had his second hit on the night, but they left him on base. Swing and a miss. Oswald goes down swinging for the 3rd time tonight. 2 to start off the bottom of the 6th for Cool on the strikeouts. Brings to the plate Jace Baker, who Cool struck out last time. Baker's 0 for 1, did draw a walk. He was left on in the first. The lefty gets into the batter's box. 2 outs, nobody on here, the bottom of the 6th. Curveball is swung on, goes to first base. Loftus covers, so does Cool. Cool covers first. Nice exchange there on the out. 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 6th goes Coon Rapids-Bayard, but Logan-Magnolia down to their last 3 outs. They're going to be facing Cal Hayden going into the 7th inning. 1-0 is the score. We'll see what happens here coming up here on KMA Extreme.
Salvage in Bartlett is no stranger to the ups and downs of owning and operating a small business. But no matter how much changes on their end, there's one thing that will always stay the same for their customers. It's cash. Call for the best scrap metal prices in the area and go ahead and test their unloading times. Then, when all is said and done, that's right, leave with cash. J-Dog Salvage, Bartlett, Iowa, 402-290-3124. That's 402-290-3124.
Ready to grow your future with a bank that truly cares? Welcome to Malvern Bank, where we're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners in success. At Malvern Bank, we specialize in ag loans that help our local farmers thrive. Whether you're planting seeds for the future or expanding your current operations, we've got the financing solutions to help your farm flourish. So why wait? Visit us today and see how Malvern Bank can make a difference in your life. Together, let's grow our future. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, welcome KMA listeners. I'm trying to do up some statistics here. I believe it is just a 2-hitter so far for Cal Hayden. To get this complete game, he's at 94 pitches. It's going to be Loftus starting it off here, the lefty. He's 0 for 2, got bat on ball both times, though. So there's been 11 strikeouts. Loftus isn't one of them. Did get pretty good wood and hit it to opposite field. Just hung up in the left field a little bit too long as he got the out recorded. Loftus swings at pitch number 1, 0-1. Quickly here from Hayden to start the 7th. Loftus, the first baseman from the left-hand batter's box, 0-1. Make it 1-1 on that low and outside fastball. Big spot here for the freshman leading off the second as Logan-Magnolia is down 1 here. Hayden pitches to Loftus. It is a screwball that goes to third base. It's booted at third. It's going to be an error, and he's not going to get to it in time to have Loftus go to second. They're throwing the ball around his Coon Rapids, and he's got an opportunity. He could have got to third, but Loftus doesn't take that opportunity. Coon Rapids kind of getting wild with the ball here. Loftus gets on second with 2 errors. Could have easily been a 2-bag error there on the throw. So Loftus on first base, E5 from Moore. Runner on second with nobody out. Biggest opportunity, of course, so far here for Logan-Magnolia. Brings to the plate Kastner. Kastner has 2 strikeouts here. We're going to do a pinch runner here. Loftus is going to trot to the sideline. They're going to bring in a pinch runner. Loftus can re-enter. Loftus will be pinch ran for Will Anderson for Logan-Magnolia. So Kastner's going to be up. Nobody out. 2 outs here. 97 pitches for Cal Hayden. Coon Rapids-Bayard, kind of the first time they've done this tonight where they threw the ball around. Grounder was kicked to third, tripled away to the over to the foul territory. Loftus took advantage and went to second. They tried to get him at second. Ball was thrown away. Could have got to third. Didn't take that opportunity, though. So it's going to be runner on second. Kastner at the plate for Logan-Magnolia. Pinch runner is a good headsy play. They did the almost hidden ball trick. They pretended like they threw the ball away to the outfield. The pinch runner, Will Anderson, slides back and stays on his belly, doesn't go anywhere. So it's going to be still runner on second base. No pitch to Kastner yet. Junior third baseman, big moment here, bottom of the 7th inning. Will Anderson's on second. Oswald holding him on at short with the righty up still. Bunt squared around. Kastner does get it down. Hayden comes up fielding it. He gets the out. They're going to go all the way from second to home on the bunt, and they complete it. What a play by Coach Hinkle. And Anderson rounded third on the bunt and came in to score. Give Kastner an RBI on the bunt. What a play. It is 1-1 here in the top of the 7th. One out here as the out's recorded. Thought it was going to be a sacrifice, but it's going to be an RBI bunt for Kastner. What a play there from Will Anderson to come all the way around and score. Crosby Yoder will be up next. He is going to be on with one out and nobody on. He's up to the plate. He got walked and struck out so far. His third time seeing Hayden now. Tie ball game 1-1. Logan-Magnolia ties it up. 1 run in the first for Coon Rapids, 1 run in the 7th for Logan-Magnolia, and that's where we are at. Fastball taken outside for ball 1, 1-1 the count. This is my 5th game in 6 days, and an exciting one, so excuse my frogginess here. Cal Hayden delivers a fastball up and away, 2-1 here. He's at triple digits on pitches now as well, at an even 100, and now this is going to be big here as we are tied up in the 7th inning. Hayden's at 100, Cool's at 96. Fastball delivered is hit to center field, so Yoder got bat on ball, but it stays up in this hot, humid air and easily recorded for an out there from Parker Hayes. Out number 2 as nobody's on. Bringing to the plate number 9 hitter, Keenan Kuhlman. So Yoder pops out to center. Kuhlman, strikeout and a walk so far on the night. Ball 1 taken high. Might be a good spot here for Kuhlman to get as many pitches as he can from Hayden. Just take a strike. He's got 102 here, inching towards that maximum you can throw. Offered at as I say that, so what do I know? 1-1 here on the foul off. Hayden gets back to that even up count. Wes Vanna in the top of the order on deck for the Panthers. Top of the 7th. Logan-Magnolia just tied it up. Definition of manufacturing a run. At the moment, Hayden, though, 1-1 to Kuhlman. Curveball low and inside. Good layoff there. That hung in the strike zone for a while before the late break. Kuhlman laid off of it. 2-1 on the count. 2-1, nobody out. On, 2 out. Fastball low and outside. 3-1 there. So Kuhlman did walk with 2 outs his last time up. He did get picked off on first, so freshman might have got a talking to, especially if he trots over there. First base coach will be all over him on this next opportunity, see if he's able to get on here to extend this top of the 7th. It's 3-1 the count at the moment. Hayden from the stretch as he's been all night, rocks and fires. Fastball left outside, for a strike. That's going to be 3-2. Hayden evens up that count. Pitch 107 coming up. 3-2 count, 2 outs, nobody on. Hayden takes a deep breath, delivers a fastball. It is fought off towards the first base side, remains fair and fielded. Culbertson steps on it. And Coon Rapids gets out of it, but not before Logan-Magnolia ties it up. 1-1 as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning. Caleb Cool trotting back out there for Logan-Magnolia. We'll be back after this to bring you the bottom of the 7th inning here on KMA Extreme.
Nutrient Ag Solutions takes the responsibility of growing seriously. As a leader in the ag sector, they provide their customers with complete agriculture solutions, including nutrients, crop protection products, seed, service, and digital tools for optimum customer success. Talk with Nutrient Ag Solutions in Westboro, Coin, Percival, and Essex. Nutrient Ag Solutions, transforming agriculture and feeding the future. Nutrient Ag Solutions takes the responsibility of growing seriously. As a leader in the ag sector, they provide their customers with complete agriculture solutions, including nutrients, crop protection products, seed, service, and digital tools for optimum customer success. Talk with Nutrient Ag Solutions in Westboro, Coin, Percival, and Essex. Nutrient Ag Solutions, transforming agriculture and feeding the future.
All right, it is 1-1 heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. Coon Rapids-Bayard coming to the plate. They are the home team. But, man, we got a new pitcher. I got fooled out there by Caleb Kuhl. New pitcher. He had 96 pitches on the night. It's going to be the kind of hero of the top of the 7th. Macklin Loftus coming in to pitch. The freshman lefty, back-to-back lefties. Loftus a little bit more velocity. Pitches 1-0 on the ball to his first hitter. It's going to be Tyler Moore at the plate. Check swing. Going to be nothing there. 2-0 to the leadoff hitter in this bottom of the 7th. Here, Loftus. Two more. Swings, check swing. It's going to be towards short in the hole. Vanna going to have to make a play. He does have time to make it. Vanna does a good job covering that hole, getting around the ball, and making the out throw. Big play from a good athlete, Wes Vanna. Big out number 1, it feels like here. Moore on the 6-3 put out. Brings up Eli McAllister, the DH, who is 0 for 2. One strikeout popped out to right field on the diving catch in foul territory. Coming to the plate for the 3rd time, facing Loftus for the first time. Ball is delivered inside. I quit saying ball. Pitch delivered on the inside corner for a fastball strike from Loftus. Nice spot. Getting McAllister to back off the base with a strike even, though. First pitch inside. Second pitch down the middle for a strike. 0-2 quickly here with 1 out, nobody on. Davis at the moment calling for a high fastball. He gets a low fastball. Chopper to second. It's going to be a high bounce. It is fielded cleanly. That was still a high bounce, but nice job from Yoder to stay on top of it. Out number 2 for Logan-Magnolia in the bottom of the 7th. 2 up, 2 out here for Loftus. In relief. Brings to the plate number 8 hole, Mason Culbertson. 0 for 2 on the night. Ground out and a pop out to the catcher. 2 ground outs to start it here. First baseman up with 2 outs. Swing at the curveball on pitch 1. Comes up empty. Nice pitch there from Loftus to get up and ahead. Oh and 1 fastball on the outside corner. Nice confident pitch there from Loftus. Man, even in just into his 3rd hitter, he's looking good early for a freshman especially. 0-2 on the count here. Loftus delivers. Curveball in the dirt, caught cleanly for a strikeout. Culbertson goes down swinging, and we're going to extras, everybody. First strikeout for Loftus. Going to extras. 8th inning coming up. Going to be the top of the order as well for Logan-Magnolia. So Wes Vanna coming up. Vanna, Kuhl, Davis here in the top of the 8th. Extras coming up here on KMA.
Business majors at Northwest Missouri State University gain the knowledge and the experiences of agriculture as well as business foundations. Northwest's faculty focuses on 4 core areas: agricultural finance, agricultural marketing, agricultural policy, and economics of agricultural production. Career opportunities in this field at Northwest include agricultural sales representative, grain merchandising, agricultural lender, operations manager, and claims adjuster. Find out more about an agricultural business major at Northwest Missouri State University.
Nutrient Ag Solutions takes the responsibility of growing seriously. As a leader in the ag sector, they provide their customers with complete agriculture solutions, including nutrients, crop protection products, seed, service, and digital tools for optimum customer success. Talk with Nutrient Ag Solutions in Westboro, Coyne, Percival, and Essex. Nutrient Ag Solutions, transforming agriculture and feeding the future.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 8th is underway. Cal Hayden does trot back out there. So now he officially cannot throw an inning because it is laid off for a 1-0 count, so he can only get 110 if he gets into a hitter with a 110. So at the moment, he's at 108. Vanna lays off of pitch number 2. Going to be 1-1 on the count here. Let me get my scoreboard right for everybody. 1-1 the count. We are in the 8th inning. Nobody on West Vanna, top of the lineup and leading off the 8th inning. West Vanna offers at pitch number 3 for strike number 2. 1-2 the count now, and this is officially the last batter Cal Hayden can face. So Vanna 1-2 has seen Hayden for the 4th time. He's going to be the only one to do so. Vanna 0 for 3, had put bat on ball twice tonight though. Hard one in his very first at bat, just right at Hayden for out number 1 of the game. Vanna does get bat on ball once again. That's going to be a fair ball over the first base bag, and he's going to go to second for an extra base here to lead it off, and he's going to go in standing. Lead-off double for West Vanna, and Cal Hayden has to come out of the ball game. Things are feeling pretty interesting here in Audubon now. So West Vanna gets a double to lead off the 8th. Stayed along that foul line on the right-hand side. Grounder over the first base bag. Too far for the right fielder to do anything with it, and he will be on second base. Cal Hayden comes out of the game, just giving up his 3rd hit of the game. Had 4 walks, threw over 110 pitches, didn't give up an earned run, and it's going to be Hayden for a Hayden coming in. I believe it's going to be Ty Hayden coming in to pitch. Let's see what they're going with here. So it is going to be the catcher going into pitch, Ty Hayden, now on the mound for Coon Rapids-Bayard. We'll let him get his warm-up throws in. We'll come back to bring you more of the top of the 8th after this. Logan-Magnolia's got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. New pitcher warming up.
Business majors at Northwest Missouri State University gain the knowledge and the experiences of agriculture as well as business foundations. Northwest's faculty focuses on 4 core areas: agricultural finance, agricultural marketing, agricultural policy, and economics of agricultural production. Career opportunities in this field at Northwest include agricultural sales representative, grain merchandising, agricultural lender, operations manager, and claims adjuster. Find out more about an agricultural business major at Northwest Missouri State University.
No one succeeds alone. It takes support to get there, sacrifices made by others, wisdom learned and passed on. When your business is agriculture, you dedicate your life to supporting community, doing the hard work that helps all of us thrive. It's why at PCSB, we believe in supporting you. Your success makes our community succeed. PCSB, we believe in you. Visit us online at wearepcsb.com. Member FDIC.
All right, we'll get things mixed around here for a bit for the Coon Rapids lineup. It's going to be Ty Hayden coming from catcher to pitcher. The sophomore, only 15 innings thrown here so far on the year, but probably haven't had to use him too much. They know he's probably the second best hand. He's got good velocity, throwing righty, keeps the ball low as I watching him in these warm-ups. Sophomore only got those 15 innings thrown, but he's going to be coming in here. 1-1 is a score. Runner on second as we're in the top of the 8th. Pitcher Cal Hayden will go to first. Trying to get things checked around here. So Cal Hayden will be on first. And at catcher, oh, come on, pull back up, is Blake Hayden. He's going to be a 8th grader, so another Hayden coming to catch. Blake Hayden's coming in to catch. Umpire's talking it over with, I'm going to guess it's some sort of uniform equipment of sorts I don't know what they'd be talking about, but they got the powwow broken up. So brand new player, Blake Hayden, coming to the game, coming into catcher as an 8th grader. Big moment for him, and Coach Waddle sending him in. He is going to be in the 8 hole. I believe he came in for the first baseman, Mason Culbertson. Culbertson was the last out in the 7th inning as well. So due up 9th in the lineup will be the 8th grader, Blake Hayden. To the plate is going to be Caleb Cool. Cool from the 2 hole has Wes Vanna on second base. He's going to talk it over one more minute here with his coach, which kind of can't believe this is allowed to happen. We just had a long timeout. How come we can call timeout again and trot down, talk to his coach? But we get it underway here. Cool getting back into that left-hand batter's box. Cool is 1 for 1 on the night, has drawn 2 walks, and has 1 hit. Left on base every single time, though. Vanna will be on second. Shortstop is the one holding him on here. Lefty up to bat. First hitter face here in Ty Hayden. Pick off to Vanna at second. They don't even get a throw off. He's back easily. Vanna, good athlete, heads the athlete as well. He's not very far off at all. With nobody out here, he's not going to do anything silly at first. Second, he's not going to do anything at second. For the first out, I should say. Cool in the batter's box facing Hayden. First pitch is high. Man, good velocity there from Ty Hayden. It is laid off by the letters on that ball 1. So 1-0 the count here to Caleb Cool. 500 hitter on the year. That's going up because he's already got a hit tonight. 1 for 1. Top of the 8th. We are in extras here. Time taken from Caleb Cool. So taking up even more time here, making Hayden think about it. He's been on that mound for a long time. He's only thrown 1 pitch. Vanna gets his lead off of second. Cool in that left-hand batter's box. Another identical pitch, about the same level. Another check swing. They check on and down. He doesn't go again. 2-0. Here to Cool to lead it off. Hayden can't find the strike zone on his first 2 pitches. But like I said, the velocity coming out of that right hand of the sophomore is pretty stealthy. I think he even brings down that velocity. He brings down the pitch with it. Fouled off on the fastball. 2-1 is the count, but good on Ty Hayden to bring that pitch down here. Didn't get Cool at a 3-0 count. It's now 2-1 on the fastball that is fouled off. Runner on second. No outs. Extra innings here for the visiting team, Logan-Magnolia Panthers. 2-1. Hayden squared around. Cool. It's getting away from the catcher. Brand new catcher. 8th grade catcher at that as well. Gets away from him. Wes Vanna trots up to third. That was a squared around bunt that Cool pulled back for a ball. 3-1 will be the count. They're going to be challenging to see if Cool touched it there, but I mean, there's going to be, I think that was the clearest call that was to me. Nothing they can overturn here. At the moment, we're at 3-1 on that pulled back bunt attempt. They'll all be talking it over here on that pass ball, see if Vanna's going to stay on third or not. All remains the same. 3-1 is going to be that count as the umpires talk it over and keep the call the same. Coach Waddle gets his explanation, heads back to the dugout at the moment, gives a command to his defense here. They're going to play halfway with Vanna on third and no outs. More than halfway. They're going to be playing in. Everybody on the infield grass for the Crusaders. So they're going to come up firing at home. Vanna got good speed, but it's going to have to be something that gets through. Nobody's got the speed that's going to be hit to an infielder to score there. They are in significantly on this 3-1 count to Cool. Fastball up on a high. Cool is on with a base on ball. His 3rd walk of the night. 4th time on base. 1st and 3rd with nobody outs. Brody Davis to the plate. Davis had a sacrifice bunt his last time up. Didn't result in a score in the 6th inning. Did have a fly ball that traveled deep to left field but hung up too long for an out. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Big moment for the sophomore catcher, though, in that 3-hole. He's got Cool on first, Vanna on third, nobody out. Facing Ty Hayden for his first time. Ty Hayden, second hitter of the game. Cal Hayden went 7 plus 11 Ks, met that pitch total. First pitch here to Davis. Another fastball high, but they're going to get that one for a strike. That's right on the top of the belt. So Hayden 0-1 on that one. Kind of felt that was going to be called a ball. It was going to get pretty shaky here for Hayden. Not many innings thrown on the year. Walked his first hitter Cool. A lot of them were up above the belt on those fastballs. But he gets 0-1 here to Davis. Vanna trying to be tricky on third. Bunt squared around. Davis offers at it, fouls it off. Cool was off with the pitch. He's going to have to go back 0-2 to Davis now on that foul bunt attempt. That's not the batter's problem. So it's going to be 0-2 on the count. Davis at the plate, first and third. Nobody out here. Sophomore catcher, big opportunity. Third on the team in RBIs. This would be the biggest one of the year for him if he can get Vanna in here. Facing Ty Hayden on an 0-2 count. Hayden from the stretch. Fastball down the middle. It's going to be popped up, but that's staying shallow. Second baseman can't see it. Shortstop comes over and does make the catch. Pretty much where the second baseman was, so thank goodness for Caden Oswald because Sherman never saw it. Out number 1 is recorded. Stayed on the infield. Big out number 1 there for Ty Hayden. Retires Davis. Brings to the plate Cale Kennard. Kennard, the only other player with a hit other than Vanna or Cool. Kennard, the lefty DH, is re-entering. Got pinch ran for. He had a single in the 6th. Struck out his other 2 times. Leads the team in RBIs once again. Biggest one of the season here for the freshman. Hayden gets a timeout call there from Blake Hayden. Catcher calls timeout. Everybody resets. Runners on first and third here for Logan-Magnolia. Top of the 8. We are in extras. Logan-Magnolia tied it up in the bottom of the 7th. Or in the top of the 7th, I should say. 1-1 as we're in the 8th now. Culbertson. Fastball is away from the catcher. Vanna stays conservative with it. Doesn't go. I would have been a close one. It didn't get too far from Hayden. It would have been very close. But nonetheless, Cool trots down to second. He'll be on second base. Second and third. 1 out here. And that was a ball on that pitch. So 1-0 to Colbert, or 1-0 to Kincaid, to Kennard. 1-0. First base is open. On deck is Drake Geith, who struck out 3 times so far tonight. Those are all versus a different pitcher now. But at the moment, it's going to be 1-0 to Cale Kennard, the DH, up with runners on second and third and 1 out. Fastball up by the letters, offered at for a strike. Kennard offers, comes up empty. Outside on that pitch as well. Good spot there from Hayden to get a swing and miss. 1-1 the count here. Infield still in. Runners on second and third. No force outs anywhere with 1 out. Kennard offers, fouls it off. So it's going to be 2 strikes here from Ty Hayden, the pitcher. 1-2 to Kennard here. Cleanup hitter, left-hand hitter, freshman DH. Facing a 1-2 count here versus the relief pitcher and Ty Hayden. All Crusaders on the infield in the grass. Outfield pretty normal on their distance. Timeout taken from Kennard. He's going to think about this 1-2 count here. Steps back in. Ty Hayden never really stepped off. Gets his sign, comes set. Kennard absolutely rips a liner. It's going to be caught. Vanna did not tag up. He had to go back. And they are not going to be able to get him, though. The relay throw doesn't make it in. An absolute line drive sacrifice fly for Kennard. Vanna went off with the pitch, or with the hit initially. Had to trot back. It was well after the ball was caught. The right fielder had to kind of track backwards for it, so he didn't get the best throw in. 2-1. The Logan-Magnolia comes away with the lead on the West Vanna sacrifice run there. Cool tags up. He'll be on third. 2 outs. Logan-Magnolia takes the lead here, 2-1. Kennard with a sacrifice RBI. Brings the plate Drake Geith. 2 outs. Runner on third. So Robertson for Geith will come in a bunt. Moore's going to have to make the play. It's going to be safe at first. The bunt brings a run in. Geith dove way too early, almost slowed himself down, didn't get the first, but he beats the run on a bunt single for an RBI. 3-1. Logan-Magnolia goes up. Cool scores. 3-1 in the 8th inning. Magnolia goes up. RBI single bunt. Going to be a runner on first with 2 outs. Bringing the plate, the now pitcher, Macklin Loftus. Loftus was the reason for the tying run in the first. He got on via a two-base error. It was a good hit. It was a hard play. It was just right at the third baseman. That was the reason for the error. Then the throw around got him to second base, and his pinch runner came in to score on a big bunt from second. Logan-Magnolia with 2 across here in the 8th. Leading by 2 now. Ty Hayden high and outside, ball 1. Pitch number 2 to Loftus. Good fastball there from Hayden down low. Swing and a miss. 1-1 evens it up. Runner on first. 2 outs already. Geith is the runner on first. He just beat out a bunt single for an RBI to get a 1-run insurance lead here to bring him up by 2. Geith is going to take off with the pitch. Had a great jump. He's off easily. Going to steal that. He'll be on second base. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now. So runner on second with 2 outs here for Loftus. See if he can give himself a 3-run cushion, as he is the relief pitcher in the ballgame. The lefty freshman facing the righty, Hayden. High and away for a ball, laid off, 2-2 the count. Two-two to count here to the lefty, Loftus. Coon Rapids-Bayard trying to get out of this inning. Ball in the dirt, taken for a ball, 3-2 the count. Runner on second will not be off with the pitch. He'll be off with any sort of contact on the bat, but there's a base on balls. You can't be caught running. So Loftus facing that 3-2 count here in the left-hand batter's box. Ty Hayden trying to end this inning here in the top of the 8th. Comes set from the stretch. Fastball up high, laid off. Another walk here. Base on balls. Going to bring a first and second situation. Still 2 outs. And to the plate, Jason Kastner, the one who laid down the bunt to make it all possible to score earlier. So 2 walks and 2 hits have equaled 2 runs so far for Logan-Magnolia, and there's 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Jason Kastner coming to the plate, had that RBI bunt out. So he is technically 0 for 3, but with an RBI. Was going to be 0 for 2 with a sacrifice, but man, that runner kept going, made it a run, and an RBI. He takes strike number 1 on the outside corner. Good throw there from Ty Hayden. Coming in relief in this 8th inning. Came in with a runner on second and nobody out. Since then, Logan-Magnolia has plated 2 and still has 2 runners on. 0-1 to Kastner, make it 0-2. Fastball blown by the Logan-Magnolia hitter. Big sacrifice line out from Cale Kennard to tie it up. Then a bunt beaten out to get the run to 2. The lead to 2. 2-run lead. Hayden checks on Geeth at second. Slides back easily. 0-2 remains the count. Runners on first and second still with 2 outs. Kastner facing an 0-2 count here with 2 outs. 2 on. Hayden from the stretch. Fastball up high. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Coon Rapids-Bayard gets out of the inning. But not before Logan-Magnolia gets 2 across. Got 1 to tie it up in the 7th and 2 across in the 8th to take the lead. They lead by 2 with Macklin Loftus going back out on the mound. Bottom of 8 coming up here on KMA Extreme.
With a chronic respiratory condition, Rogers Pharmacy can provide what you need. Rogers Pharmacy offers a full line of respiratory equipment like oxygen, BiPAP, CPAP, and nebulizers. Rogers Pharmacy isn't a big box pharmacy where you may have to wait for days and weeks to get what you need. They're a full-service, independent, family-owned pharmacy, and they go above and beyond to offer you the quality service and products you deserve. See Rogers Pharmacy in Tarkio, Maryville, Mound City, St. Joseph, and Stanberry, Missouri. Visit Rogers Pharmacy online at rogersrx.com.
This is Sid with Shop Ag near Trainer. I'm learning all of the ins and outs of agronomy with my dad, Shane. I've learned that Pioneer seed is second to none and that they back that up with proven products and yields. I've also learned that if our customers have a question or a concern, we'll work until we figure out the answer or solution. I'm learning all of this because at Shop Ag, we've made a commitment, and that commitment is our family helping yours. Call Shane at 712-520-1333.
All right, welcome back, KMA Extreme listeners here. Great playoff Substate final ball game for you here. Logan-Magnolia leading 3-1. We are in extras. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Last opportunity here for Coon Rapids-Bayard. They need to get 2 across to keep this going. 9-1-2 coming up. Max Sherbin leading off. He struck out twice, but that was both times to Caleb Kuhl. First time these hitters are facing Macklin Loftus. Loftus did come in the last inning, set him up, 3 down. First time for Sherbin, though, seeing the lefty. Sherbin takes a strike. Nice throw there from Loftus to get ahead. 0-1 to start this bottom of the 8th. Kastner halfway in at third. Ball low in the dirt. Blocked by Davis. 1-1 the count on that ball delivered. Sherbin followed by Cal Hayden, Ty Hayden, 1-2 on deck and in the hole. Pitch delivered for a strike, so you kind of feel this is a big at-bat for Logan-Magnolia. You're up by 2, but you want to get this big out here first. You don't want somebody on in front of the brothers Hayden coming up. 1-2, Loftus, great spot on that pitch. It is called a ball, but that would have been a impossible one to do anything with 2 strikes. Almost got the call, I think, as well. 2-2. Here delivering to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 8th. Breaking ball, just staying alive on the foul tip is Sherbin. 2-2 remains the count on that breaking ball from Loftus. Macklin Loftus, the left-handed freshman, coming in for his second inning of work. 2-2 the count here to the leadoff hitter. Ball is a fastball up at the letters, not at the letters, at the belt. That was a taken strike 3. Strikeout for Logan-Magnolia to start the 8th inning. Big one there for Loftus, out number 1, top of the order coming up. Second K for Loftus. Cal Hayden comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the night, 2 singles. Been left on base both times. Has 2 stolen bases as well, so if he gets on first, he's going to want to get in scoring position for sure. Although, his run means nothing. He's the run to make it 2. Loftus starts him off with a fastball across the plate, 0-1. Coach Waddle making his hitter see one against his freshman. Lefty v lefty here, 0-1 the count. Loftus delivers. Curveball down in the dirt. Good take. Good pitch as well, though. 1-1 here to the leadoff hitter of the lineup, over 500 hitter, Cal Hayden. Now the first baseman started off the game as pitcher, did a great job of getting through 7. Fastball outside corner delivered for a strike. Nice pitch there from Loftus to get it to 1-2. Cal Hayden got a hit with 2 strikes in the first inning. Not shy of that at all. One, two, the count, 1 out. Hayden facing 1-2 here on the count. Loftus in the dirt, easily taken for ball number 2. Good eye there from Hayden to lay off it, though. Can get anxious here in extra innings. 2-2 the count here, nobody on. Two from the freshman, delivers a ball up and high, fastball blown by Cal Hayden. Strike out for Logan-Magnolia. That's out number 2. Big one there. Second strikeout of the inning. That one was swinging, and it brings to the plate Ty Hayden, the pitcher at the moment. He's 0 for 2 on the night, drew a walk, and he scored the only run of the game for Coon Rapids here. Coon Rapids-Bayard down to their last out there. With Hayden at the plate, nobody out. Nobody on, 2 out. Pitch number 1 from Loftus is left outside. 1-0 the count here. We are in extras, bottom of the 8th. Coon Rapids-Bayard scored in the first inning, haven't scored since. Decent spot there from Loftus, but it's left up and out. Taken for a ball, 2-0. 2-0 when you're down 2 and 2 outs. I'm going to imagine I'm going to make Loftus come at me with a strike before I'm swinging if I'm Ty Hayden. Ball delivered high, 3-0. So Loftus has to come back at Hayden now. Tying run on deck. Loftus delivers on the 3-0 count. 4 straight base on balls. Hayden is on first. Things are going to get interesting now. Tying run comes to the plate. Hayden draw his second walk of the game. He'll be on first. Parker Hayes comes to the plate. 1 for 3 on the night. Has a hit. Had one in the first inning. Coach Hinkle calling timeout. Going to talk it over with his freshman pitcher. His infield as well. We got seniors Vanna and Cool at second or at short and first. Yoder and Kastner, sophomores, at third and second. See what they're talking over here. Some of the players talking to the bench relaying some message they have. At the moment, everybody's breaking. It's going to be runner on first. 2 outs. Parker Hayes to the plate. Second on the team in RBIs. He is the tying run for the Crusaders. Center fielder's got a 481 on base, facing Loftus for the first time. Pickoff attempt. Nice scoop there from Cool. That was thrown in the dirt on that pickoff attempt. If that would have been to the fence, that would have made the Coon Rapids-Bayard faithful go nuts. First pitch is not coming. It's going to be another pickoff attempt over on Hayden. I know you want to keep him close, but his run means nothing. It's his hitter. Hayes, you got to focus on. Loftus 4 straight walk to Hayden. Starts off Hayes, strike 1. Comes back, makes an adjustment. Gets ahead here, 0-1. Runner on first, 2 outs. Ball. Throws a bunch of dirt on me as it goes to the backstop. That's a wild pitch. Hayden will go to second. No fence there. That would have hit me right in the kneecap. 1-1 will be the count. Runner on second base, but like I say, that run doesn't matter. So I think the umpire is saying equipment needs to be changed here for the center fielder for Logan-Magnolia. Had his sunglasses from earlier in the day on his hat. It was glaring from the field light, so the umpire politely asked the center fielder to remove his sunglasses. Hopefully for Drake Geeth, those aren't his lucky extra inning put-out glasses. But we got runner on second base, 1-1 count. Loftus outside on the fastball, 2-1 now. 2-1 to the tying run, Parker Hayes. Big moments here for the freshman on the mound. Delivers fastball high, 3-1. So now we got to climb the ladder if you're Macklin Loftus. He takes a moment, steps off the mound, uses his rosin bag, resets. Comes set. Delivers another ball to all four. 2 walks back to back. Runners will be on first and second. Winning run to the plate. Tying run to first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Caden Oswald to the plate. He has struck out 3 times. This is his first time facing Loftus, though. So there's 2 outs. Anything off the bat, runners will be off with that hit. So anything out of the infield, you got to figure Hayden scoring. Anything in any sort of gap, it's going to get real interesting with Parker Hayes there at first base. It is going to be Caden Oswald, the shortstop, at the plate. Facing Loftus for the first time. 2 outs, 2 runners on here in extras. Two walks from Loftus. His first pitch is in the dirt. Things getting a little bit more tense there for Logan-Magnolia. Got the first 2 out in the inning. Next 2 reached base, though. 1-0 the count. Took a little bit off of it there. Got it over for a strike. Did Loftus. Evens it up 1-1 here to Oswald. Oswald trying to keep the season alive here. 2 walks is how we got runners on here. 2 Ks is how we got 2 outs. Ball up and away. Thought about it for a second on the swing attempt. Was Oswald laid off of it. Ball 2, 2-1. I have no affiliate to this game, and I'm nervous. I can't imagine what the people wearing red and purple are doing. Ball delivered high, 3-1 here. So Loftus has walked 2 straight to put him on. Has a 3-1 count here now to Oswald, who's the cleanup hitter. Three-one count. Loftus comes set, takes longer, takes a deep breath, delivers a strike. Way to rebound there. 3-2. Runners will be off with the pitch now. 3-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Coon Rapids-Bayard down by 2. Timeout there taken. Coaches for Logan-Magnolia letting the outfield know the situation. Nothing by you any sorts of the way. Infield diving at any attempt to keep the ball on the infield if you're the Panthers. Coach Waddle talking it over what he wants here from his hitter Oswald. Everybody breaks. We're all resetting. And now we got a 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And a right to go to state on the line here in Class 1A. We are already in extras. Loftus pitches. Strike is out. They got to get it, though. Davis has to make the play at first, and they get it done. Strikeout ends the game. Logan-Magnolia heading to the state tournament on the strikeout. They get out of it, come from behind win. Big one for Logan-Magnolia. 21-5 now on the year. Coach Hinkle and his squad persevere to get the win. Big state appearance for the Panthers here in Class 1A. Coon Rapids. One amazing season and an amazing game from the Crusaders. But Logan-Magnolia coming away in extras. 3-1 victorious, tying it up in the 7th, getting 2 in the top of the 8th, and Macklin Loftus throwing 2 innings of relief, shutting the door. And Logan-Magnolia, Coach Kurt Hinkle, and the Panthers are going on to the state tournament here for Class 1A. Congratulations to Logan-Magnolia on the win. Congratulations to Coon Rapids-Bayard on a tremendous season. Ends 25-4. Highly rated team as well. Coach Waddle, respect from the coaches, him and Hinkle. They shake their hands. And Logan-Magnolia coming away victorious. 3-1 in extras here on KMA. Thank you guys all for listening. That's it for the tournament trail for me, I believe. That's all the postseason games I got to see. A lot of teams are making it to state here in the KMA land. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I don't think my voice is going to make it any longer. Logan-Magnolia, 3-1 in extras, coming away victorious. Thank you all for listening. We'll sign off. Logan-Magnolia going to state, Class 1A.